evening, and welcome to London After Firstlight, a modern-day Vampire the Masquerade chronicle set in the city of London after Operation Antigen occupied the city. Awakening tonight is Junie Von Esch from the RPG table and the Cajun by Night server, playing the Gangrel Lou. Please do a rouse check to awaken for the night ahead.
Oh, look. Hey. Did they do it?
Ed Weston, playing the Toreador Warren Lipsy. Please rouse your blood to arise for the night. You're getting hungry. Astrid, of the Dark Sanded Tabletop RPG and Cajun by Night server, is Ravnos Eleanor. Please do a rouse check to arise from torpor. You're also getting hungry tonight. D. Ridden from the RPG table and his own stream, playing Tom Anderson. Please rouse to awaken from torpor.
1 second. I'm not sure how to do that.
All the way at the bottom is rouse.
Are you on your sheet?
Okay, yeah, I'm on my sheet all the way at the bottom. My apologies.
Nice.
You're all good.
There we go.
You're also getting hungry tonight. Worth the wait. Last but not least, our special guest from Night Prophecies stream and their own stream. I'm going to butcher this, or I'm just going to lean right into this. I'm very sorry in advance. Fenici Starlight, please do a rouse check for the awakening for the night,
I love it. Rouse check.
It's a spicy meatball. You're getting hungry. I'm
I'm
very
always
sorry.
hungry.
We begin. 5 kindred have been assembled together, and I actually literally had to check. Did I get the number right? Yes, I did, and I was all proud of myself. I wasn't going to mention it, but I was so fucking proud of myself for counting to 5. I felt I had to. Thanks. 5 kindred have been assembled together in an isolated office. Each of them have taken a seat and face a kindred at the head of the room that leans over a desk. It has a manila folder on it and a chunky tape recorder upon it. His eyes cast around a dark haze-filled room. Kindred, you have all been selected for a very important mission that concerns not just the Camarilla, but every single one of our kind. Some of you may know each other already. Others are total strangers. What matters is you all have a speciality, or tie, that makes you particularly suitable for this task. As you all know, the Second Inquisition is upon us. Here alone, the city of London has fallen prey to it. A city once thought to be steadfast and secure in the Tower's clutches is now infested with kine that hunt our kind, and until recently we thought had even destroyed every single kindred in the city. I say until recently because evidence that points to contrary has recently come into our hands. Listen. The man sits himself down and reaches out to the tape recorder placed upon his desk. The play button clicks and echoes through the room, and they all hear it.
Come in, Agent Scarlet. Sit down.
Thank you, sir. I must admit I'm slightly nervous. I don't like this test.
I understand, Captain, but don't worry. I'm sure everything will check out. You understand we must run these tests regularly.
I already had a test this quarter. I don't think I've ever had one of these this often.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Now, answer as quickly as you can.
Sure.
25 Settles Street.
That's the target.
What?
The place I was told to monitor.
What's it like?
The house is black. It's the only house painted black in the area. That part of the test?
No, just warming you up, that's all.
Oh, it's a bit weird.
You're in a street, walking along on a pavement when all of a sudden...
Is this the test now?
Yes. You're in a street, walking along on pavement when all of a sudden you look down.
What? Which one?
What?
Which street?
It doesn't make any difference what street. It's completely hypothetical.
But how come I'd be there?
Maybe you've gone to the pub. Maybe you went to the shops and are walking home. Who knows? You look down and you see an abandoned puppy. Captain, it's crawling towards you.
What's this got to do with anything? This isn't the usual test. Why are you doing this?
You were seen entering the house. You left the normal operating parameters.
I had to go in. The target hadn't been seen for 4 nights. And the last time he was sighted, he was with the company of a young woman.
It, not he. These are monsters you are talking about. Don't give them identities. They are blank bodies.
I understand. It was abnormal behavior, though. I was told to report anything out of the ordinary.
Exactly. You went off operating procedure the moment you ventured into the building and did not make a report. The blank bodies are able to manipulate minds and make people do things that they never normally would. You were in the target location for some time and then just walked out.
Exactly, I walked out. I reported for duty. I continued on with my work. I'm clearly not...
And are able to create perfect sleeper agents that don't even know that they're compromised. The puppy limps out of the shadows. It's missing a leg, clearly a fresh wound. It's approaching you for help. It can't survive without you, not without your help. But you're not going to help it.
What do you mean I'm not going to help?
I mean, you're not helping it. Why is that, Captain Scarlet? They're just questions, Scarlet. It's a test designed to provoke an emotional response. Describe in single words only the good things that come to mind about your wife.
My wife?
Yes.
I don't have a wife.
You've been married for 6 years, Agent.
But... how... To who?
What are your orders?
My... What?
What has the blank body told you to do?
I don't know!
So you were told to do something.
No, that's not what I'm saying!
Are you to free the assets?
What assets?
Do you know the password for the terminal?
I don't understand.
This tape came out of London within the past few weeks. The content alone clearly means that at least some of our kind still exist there. This presents an opportunity. We must take advantage. Warren here will be the navigation for you on this. It is up to him and his discretion to inform you where and why you are going. Any kindred you encounter there are of no interest to us. How you handle them is up to you. But I wouldn't suggest drawing attention to yourselves. They may be of some assistance to you even. Sybil here will get you as close to London as is considered safe. You will be taking quieter roads and arriving in Richmond. This should take you 2 nights, as you have to be extremely careful approaching the city. A direct route will surely unveil the operation before it has begun. Once you leave this room, you will be there on your own. We cannot provide you any resources or assistance, but you have been selected with this in mind. A car awaits you outside. Do you have any questions before you proceed?
Are there any more details you can give us relating to this tape?
It was found, delivered to us, presumably by a member of the Nosferatu, though we are unable to confirm.
You haven't been able to confirm it all? And you've had this tape for how long?
As I say, a few weeks.
Doesn't have a question, but I would like to use an ability found in Buddy's player guide to see whether or not he actually means there's no other fellow kindred within this facility that we care about. I would like to use the level 1 Auspex power lie detector.
That'll be free.
Ooh.
Automatic success. And he certainly believes he is telling the truth.
Excellent. This means that she can be even more rambunctious in the mission. I highly do.
Very well, then. I leave them in your charge for the time being, Sybil. Make sure they get there in one piece.
I will try.
Everybody turning to leave? Coterie leave the office behind them, their feet clicking on the pristine, clean, tiled floor as they make their way to the exit. As promised, awaiting them outside on the quiet road hidden behind trees from any passers-by is an average-looking four-door car. It seems to be from the early 2000s, and it's obvious it was chosen for its rather uninspiring, but easy-to-blend-in choice of paint and style. At the very least, it's clean and doesn't have any dents in the bodywork. Sybil gets into the driver's seat and turns the keys already in the ignition and sets the vehicle off to the compound and onto the main route they will use into London. As the car travels through the night, is there anything you would like to talk about?
Sybil.
Yes.
It's an interesting name. It's not very common. Where are you from?
Right now or originally?
Whichever you feel like sharing.
I have lived a little bit all over the place, honestly. But I am from Eastern Europe.
Have you been doing this a long time?
A little while.
Interesting. Nice to meet you. I'm Tom.
Nice to meet you, Tom.
Seeing as names have been brought up, it might be nice to introduce everyone. As I was back in the office, I'm Warren. It's nice to meet you all.
Good to meet you, Warren.
I'm Lou.
Reaching into a pant pocket, Eleanor will pull out a pair of brass knuckles and just kind of slip on. Name's Eleanor. Howdy.
Pleasure to meet both of you. This is going to be quite interesting. I like your knuckles. Quite flashy.
Ah, well, thank you kindly. And you'll actually see, like, there's probably, like, some very thin wire on it. Well, kind of wrapped around. Seems like that she has something in her hand as she's clutching it to keep the knuckles in place.
Need a
Looks
twip.
quite flimsy in my opinion. It is comfortable.
Glad so.
Interesting you'd use those. Why?
Oh, now you see. And she'll open her palm just a little bit. If I put just enough little pressure on this right here, right when I make contact, it's like I'm setting their skin on fire a little bit. Little push, as it were. Sometimes you gotta see who can take certain things. And if they can't, well, that just means that you have an edge.
Electrodes, I'm taking it.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha. That's a interesting way of reaching out and touching someone.
Oh yes, and if someone happens to grapple me, I'm a little bit of a contortionist, and she'll do like a thing in the seat to where like she'll take her arms back and not even standing up, just like bring her arms under her ass over the front of her legs, and then just ah. So I just keep these on me, and if anyone tries to try anything funny, I got a little surprise for them.
Interesting way of keeping people at bay, then.
Gotta work with what you got. That's what my mama always taught me.
That's very true. Wow.
I'm just gonna stand behind you the whole time. It seems that you've got the defense covered.
Surely you've got some way of defending yourself, don't you, sir?
I do, but I typically rely more on my presence than anything else.
Ah.
Or so I don't let people hit me, and I just hope that the fight ends before someone gets lucky.
That's fair. I just kind of use what, good old Kane gave me. And she'll just let her nails go a little bit longer for a moment and then close them back.
Excellent. I feel I'm in safe hands. I give like a wry smile.
You wanted to say something, Mr. Anderson?
You're all just making me feel a little old-fashioned with my steaks.
Oh.
I was about to say something, but I didn't want to say anything.
That's in the backpack.
I am just a little bit unimpressed with the youth nowadays using all of these instruments. All time you use your fist and you use your ability, and that is it. That is your true power. No
Yes.
toys, no nothing.
It's what my sire used to say.
No, that is why I like you, yes. Mhm. You need to prove your strength with the strange toys and stuff. It is very sad.
It gives everyone their best advantage.
Eleanor just has like this coy little smirk on her face, and it doesn't really seem to necessarily fit the situation. She just lets y'all talk shit in front of her. It's fine. We'll see how great she is later.
What families y'all come from?
I'm a Toreador.
So if I were to say vaudeville, that let's just say I am a performer.
You come from a family of performers?
No, certainly.
So, Rose?
Not exactly. Let's say I'm akin to those that are mischievous. Does Loki ring any bells?
More ways than one, ma'am. Great.
I'm a performing trickster.
Indeed. Seeable. What kind of family you come from?
Do you need to know?
It's being friendly.
It would be
Well,
nice to know.
I am from one of the families that is still not very liked in nowadays.
I won't hold it against you.
I get that, and I can respect that, which is why I call myself a trickster and performer.
I am a La Sombra.
Oh, I knew a couple of them. So no shade here, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. You knew a couple La Sombra, I see. That is very interesting. We don't
Let's
mingle
just-
very often, if not
Ma'am.
for.
I'm a gang girl, so trust me. I knew two of them, and they were very dear friends of mine. They taught me a lot of what I know.
Well, I appreciate not being judged.
Nah, come on. Between them and the Nosferatu, it's how I got to be this way.
I don't care. I just get rid of the problem, you know? It is
Why?
easy.
Oh, I know. Sidestepping? That's a bitch. I try not to do it often.
Mhm.
That shit's like dark and scary as all hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we try not to do that again. But I respect it. I understand it. That's why there's no judging on that.
Respect is important indeed.
Respecting knowledge and knowing how to apply that knowledge.
Very true. Very true. What are you guys doing on this journey? What are you guys looking for?
Well, from what that note said, or that recording, probably live inside London, and he gave us plenty of information.
Or what is this for you? You know what I mean?
See?
Be nice to
I'm
have
just here to
my
help
own
the camp.
place. Sorry, what was that?
I just was saying that I was here to support the Camarilla. That's all. I'm doing my job.
That is very noble of you.
I myself, I'm here to find, for lack of a better word, you will forgive the entendre. No, that's not what it is. Kindred spirits, essentially, and gathering, protecting each other, and make sure that we have a presence within this fair city that has quite a history. And at that point, she'll just sort of fiddle with the necklace that she has on. For those of you that can't see it.
Me, it's more trying to help those that were brought into these nights under the bereaved circumstances I was, and to give them all a fair shake and a chance to get out and learn how to be what they are now. It's not often you can survive your own murder to kill your murderer and then walk out of a bayou a week later and learn how to be a kindred. Some of these people don't even have that chance. Might as well give it to them.
It sounds like a very interesting background story. It seems like it will, you know, is something that brings character, strength, you say? Right? That is good.
Yeah, it is good. For me, it's a lot more simple. Great grandsire shows up and says, "You go somewhere, you go."
I know that dynamic.
You're
That
lucky.
is why my great ancestor is no more.
Oof, that's a mood.
Most of my
Seems-
life dead too.
I am independent for myself now.
Congratulations, that's quite an achievement.
Thank you. It was very difficult, indeed.
I'd bet.
Are you just gonna be in here and out for transportation, or are you still gonna hang around us for a little bit longer? I mean, being a Tarkus and all.
I drive. I know things. I'm good with the streets. But that is what I was asked to do. I don't know. After.
Any way to bite a friendly wink and a wave when we ever need a little bit of a pinch?
For a price.
Okay. If it's open negotiations, that's a good thing to know.
Yes, you know, after a while, it is quite difficult to satiate yourself. A little exchange would work out for me if you need help. All I need
Gotcha.
is a little bit of blood. That is all.
Fair enough. Are there any powers to be gained from it, or just the blood?
Just the blood.
Okay. Is there any way we can contact you, or do we just whistle into the shadows?
The boy is gonna like just cross her hand over and open the how do you say the car thing
The
and
glove
take
box.
out thank you, glove box. There you go. And
right.
take out a little stack of things and hand you a black card with like just a number, no name, no nothing.
Lou will turn around and give you one
Just
back.
because
but
you
it's-
have a black card, you cannot say the N word.
I will
I
not.
was going there. I was going to tell you I'm pulling out a gunmetal card to
Nicaragua?
return back. Oh my god. Oh Lord. She's gonna hand it back, and it's gonna just say Dr. Bergeron, bounty hunter, tracker, and a phone number.
A bounty hunter. I have met a few in my time.
It's a little it's a step lower than the other job I had before I was, shall we say, brought into this new life.
So you are recent made, yes?
About what, 10, 15 years ago?
I see. Yes.
Oh, I'm the people that raised me were no spring chickens, but I'm sure as hell baby compared to them. Hell, my husband's older than me.
Some men like younger women.
Well, he is quite a bit, yeah. He's probably my father's age, or a little bit older than my father. No jokes there, don't you even. Miss Anderson, don't even try.
Don't
Wouldn't
get
dream
too
of it.
attached to time. Time doesn't matter after a while. It really doesn't.
This is true.
Can't
Maybe you-
honestly say if I know how long it's been.
Really?
I only know how long it's been from me because I come from vaudeville. I'm a bastard of the royalty, or a bitch, you would say.
Hey, that's fair. I mean,
I'm pushing a century.
but I'm here in New York in my ears. Am I correct?
That's most of where I was. That would be correct. Mama's side came from down south, and that's just where we just happened to settle up as due to circumstances of my birth.
Oh, what part of the South was she from?
Good question. I've forgotten.
Really?
Yeah, I think I just took a couple tumbles a little bit too hard shortly after the embrace. As I demonstrated, I still stick to my art.
Oh, that's fair. I'm doing my art right now, and it's quite interesting. So, Mr. Anderson, you
drive.
never did tell us what. Oh, I'm sorry.
Carry on.
Mr. Angel, you didn't say what family you were from, did I? Or did I miss not hear?
No, I noticed that as well.
Well, suppose you could say I'm a Toreador.
We could
Suppose.
say you're a Toledo.
Is there a problem with that?
Oh, I never said there was a problem. I just want to know where your kin was from. Are
It just
they?
seems.
Long
This
way
is
from
something that-
here.
It is very
I'm curious.
intriguing why you are hiding it.
Not hiding.
Well, you are not talking, so you are hiding.
We are withholding.
Yes, you are reserved.
Well, like I said, I'm from quite a ways away, and a lot of things are different. Not quite
Yeah, I
sure
do
where I
agree.
fit.
Is he always like that?
Je ne sais quoi.
Oh, you guys
This
just
is my first
met.
time meeting him. Yes.
Ah.
This is my first time meeting all of you. That's why I thought introductions were appropriate.
Well, sir, you are in my car. We exchanged, how do you say?
Information.
Information everybody kind of shared.
Oh no, yes, of course. That's what I'm saying. This is my first time meeting everyone here.
Oh, no. I'm talking to the mysterious guy.
Sorry.
That he's
Mr.
not sharing
Anderson.
information.
Should we call him Neo just for short?
What is Neo?
Oh, it's a series of movies called The Matrix. They were popular back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So I was still alive back then, and sometimes it was good to go to the good to the movies to, clear your head a bit. I was getting my doctorate in psychology and just started my training in Quantico.
I never seen those movies.
They're good.
Really?
Mhm.
Have to show me sometime.
Eleanor's actually shaking her head. She's
You don't think
I
so?
Hey, the last one was pretty good. Fourth one, they actually brought in Carrie Ann to kick some ass. Hell yeah, it was fantastic. So
I never understood the fascination of watching things move onto a screen. I don't get it.
It's like watching a play or sitting through an opera.
Well, a play is much better. People are right in front of you. It is more real. It is happening right there.
There, but unfortunately, it doesn't. The movies and motion picture industry was easier to push out the story to so many people at the same time. And recording it made it easier for all of us to enjoy it at once instead of seeing it trickle on through the months and years going on. Plus, you could make pyrokinetics and turn things into things that we never able to do before. Plays can't be done in outer space.
Industrialization of plays, more or less.
No, I understand that the concept of what a movie is, and I have watched maybe a couple of in my lifetime, but I never understood that. I never liked. I like live
my industry. Hate them. Cannot stand them. They take the magic away. You don't have an actual audience. You got your performers. They're just over and over and over and over the same lines.
It is just fake. It is just fake. It is just constructed. There is no like
There's no connection.
art.
There's no authenticity anymore.
And
Yes,
you can't even eat the cast when it's done.
that is true. That is very true.
So are you saying that, video killed the radio stars and movies killed the vaudevillian star? No offense to you. I'm sure that's not how you died.
No, movies kill theater.
Well, there. I do go to the Shakespeare stuff, and the Shakespeare doesn't do very often well in movies, so got that going.
They try to put Shakespeare in the movies.
Oh yeah, about 5 billion times.
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah,
Then
the
Jane
one
Austen.
that Romeo and
That is
Juliet quite a
very
few years
sad.
ago was trash.
Maybe we can eat them after all.
Okay, if you try any Tom Cruise, I will be there. I'll pay you for it.
I mean,
Todd
that
runs
would,
through the night's
would be a
raid.
little bit too.
with the discussion of which piece of Tom Cruise each would like to eat. You don't want that conversation.
I don't want to
Nothing's-
eat any of the disgusting human beings anymore. They taste horrible.
Oh, I don't need humans at all.
Oh, me
Never-
neither. It
Oh,
has
no.
been a while.
I can't.
Oh, I can't either. I just can't stomach them anymore.
Oh, that's why I go for wildlife.
Oh, I cannot stomach that either, but it's been forever since.
Oh, fair. No, do you know what a profiler is?
Isn't that a
Hmm.
racist?
Oh, that's not. She'll take a pen out of her thing and just throw it at Tom. It's not a racist.
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
You don't know what a profiler is.
No.
Okay,
Maybe I know
You know what
another
it's-
word for it.
okay, you know what a serial killer is, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm the person that profiles a serial killer and helps hunt them down to stop humans killing
Oh,
humans.
yeah, sure. You're like investigator.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, being my work and how connected to humanity I am, I couldn't eat a person.
That is very weak.
It's kind of disgusting, really, to be honest. I can't stomach them. It's weak in one way, strong in another.
Hmm. Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
I do every night
Hmm. Good.
because it just doesn't seem right to me. But that's okay, and that's my problem, and that's good.
Sounds like a guy I knew in Chicago.
Oh, you've been to Chicago?
I don't like Chicago.
So once, I was at a particular house for a few months, and let's just say I was working a lot. I tend to, yes, humans. I go off humans, but I tend to go after the ones that probably shouldn't be taking up the air, depriving the oxygen from the plants that actually help the good people of this world survive. You're someone that likes to take a belt to your wife every now and then? A sugar. You're the icing on my cake.
Oh, that is very cute. Like a Punisher type of thing. Oh, that is very sweet.
Oh, you call me cute now, but just you wait and see. I got a particular fire to me that
Oh,
most.
I was being sarcastic, but okay.
No, sure. You're not new. Your whole little concept thing. You're not the first mean girl I've dealt with. Come from vaudeville, honey. You know what that was like? No, you
Oh,
don't.
what is a mean girl? That does not apply to me, my lovely child. No.
Okay. Take how you are. It's a lovely package of a very strong woman that has a very decisive idea and understanding of how you are and how you're being. And then being the sarcastic and throwing it out there when people don't get it. It's a good thing to do.
I just like to be clear.
No, that's fine. No, it's being a mean girl. People are like, how do you do stepping on others. Okay, you know how when you get ruthless? And I mean,
I am
ruthless.
just stating facts.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
no.
stating anything wrong.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm explaining what a mean girl is.
And that if I tell truth, is I'm a mean?
Oh no. It's how it's presented.
I see.
So you know the line, you get flies with more honey more so than vinegar.
Sure.
Okay, honey, and then a mean girl is vinegar.
I see. So I'm a vinegar.
In a way, and that's not bad.
Okay, I always like the vinegar better than honey anyway, so it's fine.
Oh great, so you like balsamic.
I don't remember anymore. It's been a
Oh
long
no, she's
time.
not a mean girl. She's just a bitch. That's what that is.
Well, which one? There's so many bitches. Oh, so many levels up being a bitch. I mean,
In life, I was a bitch because Daddy just decided, hey, that woman looks good, and just come to find out, he's Mr. Big Shot in fucking Los Angeles.
yeah, I hated LA.
Yeah,
You wanna
LA
talk about
full
some
of
fake,
fake peoples.
very much so. Wait a minute. Have any of y'all been to Baton Rouge or New Orleans?
I have been to New Orleans. Very cool culture.
Okay, good.
I like the occult over there. It's very interesting stuff.
Fair enough. That's where I'm from.
Oh, nice.
The car drives through the night's rain, cutting through the thick torrential downpour as the sounds of the windscreen wipers creak into the car. Their driver has their route memorized and takes the car on its way to the first stop, eventually pulling off the road, lined with trees and clearly unkept hedgerows. The car comes to a slow halt as the brakes squeal into the night in front of a large, imposing Victorian building. The windows have all been
Well-
filled with planks of wood, long ago to replace the broken glass. The old brick building has various moss and creepers calling up its blackened, aged exterior. The coterie exit the car and walk across the loose pebbled courtyard, passing a dry stone fountain, and enter into the large building through the wooden iron reinforced double doors, creak and slam behind them as a click echoes into the large room, leaving them inside the dusty, dampened, mouldy hallway. The hallway leads into two separate wings into the east and west. A set of broken stairs leads up behind a broken desk that consists mostly of splinters now. The coterie have barely enough time to take in their surroundings when the sound of footsteps slowly approaching reverberates in the once grand hallway. The source of the footsteps limps into view from one of the adjoining side corridors. An older man in faded, torn combat fatigues and body armor that seems like it's been stitched together over and over again. He tilts his head at you and scratches his beard. It's been some time now. How you managed to last so long in London and only get here now?
I believe you might be mistaken. We've only just arrived.
From London, right?
Well, yes, but we've had protection up to this point. Who are you? I'm sorry. My name is Warren.
Me? My name? Dunno. It's been a while since anyone used it. I guess I forgot it. Call me whatever you want. Who are all of you?
My name's Tom.
Tom. Tom. That's a good name. And your companions?
I am just a driver.
You can call me Thigh Master 2000.
Driver. That's quite a mini name, isn't it, Driver?
No. I am Sibyl, but I am just a driver. I'm not here. I don't know anything.
I hope you're going to be civil if you're going to stay in here.
Hmm.
Go away.
You're a funny one, aren't you? I think I know your type. I am Sibyl. That is my name.
Oh, I see.
I am a
see.
driver, and that is my profession. And that is why I am here.
That makes sense.
It is a
Tutu?
pleasure.
It is my pleasure. And because of the advantages you have chosen, he is fawning over you an extra amount.
Oh yeah, I'm very I'm like very beautiful, like a woman. I forgot
And
to
you also
mention
chose that advantage as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eleanor just looks at him and goes, "You can call me what my friends call me, Thigh Master 2000.
That's a name. Is that a
Right.
name?
Maybe if you're good to me, I'll show you how I got that nickname."
Is there anyone here who
Could be
doesn't want
fun.
to eat me?
I don't
know
want to eat
you're
you.
fire eating, but if you want to do a little eating, I won't mind.
I mean,
Depends.
No,
What
only
are you
if that's
doing
what
here,
you
sir?
want.
What are you doing here, sir?
Well, I'm the caretaker, I suppose. I keep this place free for yourselves or others like you.
Do you know what we are?
Of course. So, what is the news? Are you all preparing to take the city back? Last I heard, I was to remain here for reinforcements. Are you the start of a new front? Should I be ready to receive more of your kind?
Oh, just take it. Just do what you're doing normal. We'll let you know. But you gotta think of a name so we can call you something. Because Bane and Fatigues is gonna get a little bit old real right quick.
Frederick. That seems like a nice name tonight.
Frederick,
Wait. Ben.
close your eyes for a moment. Are you sure, Ben?
I like the Frederick better. Ben is basic.
I was just gonna call you sir.
Sir Frederick.
All right, sir.
Finished. I like
Sir Frederick.
Well, it looks like you've got to settle in for the rest of the night and day. This place isn't opening until the next moon break, so feel free to make yourselves comfortable.
Do you have any wine or coffee?
Oh. I have water.
Fair enough.
Can't drink when I'm on duty, and it's been 14 years.
Oh, Lord. I'm gonna have to snatch a bottle somewhere.
Good luck with that.
That is
in
a
an
lot
asylum.
of drinking. 14 years. That's a lot.
I know.
Storyteller, if you will allow, I've always imagined Eleanor would have some sort of like tote bag situation, like a canvas bag almost, because you know the type of fighter, etc. she is. Could I say that she carries around a bottle of alcohol in case she wants to make a Molotov cocktail? Okay, yeah. She'll just pull the bottle out. Here you go. You can pay me back later.
No worries. And she'll just take the top off and take us away.
It's probably a nice white rum.
Works. 'Cause she has eat food.
It's been a long time since I've seen one of your kind be able to do that. How interesting.
Interesting sort of person, I guess.
Sorry, I don't speak pineapple. What did you say?
Really? Well, I guess I'm just an interesting person for you, sir. Is that better? Did you understand me now?
That's far better, thank you.
Good, because I don't speak the proper English very often, being I'm American and I happen to be Southern, and I'm from Baton Rouge, New Orleans.
I mean, you do know that Southern's just another version of Brit talk, right?
I mean, I hope he thought it was, because apparently he didn't understand it when I said it the first time.
Don't worry about him.
I ain't worried about nothing. Just blending in and being like normal folk. That's all I have to do.
Please, make yourselves comfortable. There is an undead lock in place. Once you walked in, it was triggered. The entire building is sealed. Nothing is getting in or out. You'll be safe here for the night and day. Unless... No. Never mind. It'll be fine.
Unless
what?
I was about to say the same.
It'll be for your
Oh, darling, you don't know what you're
paranoid.
saying.
It's fine.
We're paranoid. It's not fine. It's fine.
Can we have a tour? I'd like to see the
I think
perimeter
I-
of this place.
That's what's left of the East
I
Wing.
agree.
That's what's left of the West Wing. This is where you should stay.
I am still curious about the unless. I don't like things that I don't know and things that can go wrong. I have been here on this earth for a long time because I am smart and I don't take these chances. This was not in my contract.
You must be the leader.
Me. Oh, thank you. That is very sweet of you. No, I'm just a driver.
Don't suppose any of you would be willing to, he'll reach into an inside pocket and get out this flask. Top me up.
Yeah, there is some alcohol. The Eleanor has bottles.
No. You misunderstand. I was being polite for perhaps some blood.
Who's your dominator?
Passes through these nights.
You're an independent.
In a way, I suppose.
Who's your allegiance to?
Camarilla.
Nobody's bound you?
There was someone. But it's been a
Was.
long time. Most guests are quite amicable to me when I invite them in.
That's fine. I'll proffer my wrist, or like slip my wrist for him.
Do a rouse check for me, please.
Where's my...
Who's just taking out a clip thing and making notes right now?
Gain a hunger. And he'll happily accept top up the flask. Thank you very much. Fresh. Nice and cold, where I like it.
So do you feel like your tongue is a little bit more loose now? Or do you want a little bit more a coercion for me? I can do it. I don't wasting time. I don't like it.
I suggest you be nice to the lady and ask her a question.
Time is all you have to waste until tomorrow night. What
I,
No.
question have you for me?
I believe the lady was asking, you said there was another thing that may possibly happen, and then you
Mhm.
said that we were all being slightly paranoid, and That's just
that!
answering my
Oh,
question.
it's fine. It's fine. Just
Oh, no.
trust me.
See, darling, listen to me. It's
Yes.
fine when we all say it's fine. It's not fine until you explain why.
Are you
That's what the
coming
lady's
from
asking.
London or to London?
We're coming from the outskirts. Yeah.
We're going to London.
Then everything's fine. You wouldn't have been followed. Everything is fine.
Follow.
You wouldn't be followed by what?
Well,
I think he means the SI.
Oh, Lord
Operation
Almighty.
Antigen. And I think you'll find
Yeah.
it's pronounced C, not SI.
That's so sad we weren't in America no more.
But you are safe. If you have come not from London, then you wouldn't have been followed by any of the Operation Antigen agents.
Hmm.
Right.
So
Do
they
you have
tag
any-
along.
Do you have any tools?
I have a few wooden stakes. I have one wooden stake.
Just one.
Just one.
Where would that be?
He'll open a...
You should always have a backup.
We will mental note that.
Tom
this
will
is
actually
my
pull
backup.
out a pencil case, pop it open, and it is full of dowels that have been sharpened. And he'll actually pass two over to Sir.
Thank you.
Now,
Finally finished that crossword with this pencil.
I'm sure that they don't care when it goes into them.
Not usually. But again, it's been 15 years? 14 years? It's been quite some time since I've had to use it.
Well, I suggest that you be nice to the Thighmaster 2000 then. But when I asked about tools, I didn't mean weapons. I meant tools. Do you have saws, hammers, nails?
DIY
planning
material.
on?
Screwdrivers, nails, things to repair. No. I mean...
Do you know a
let's-
blacksmith?
No.
Well,
Something happened while I've been here? A blacksmith's a thing again?
I mean, this is London. They still got guilds for all that shit, don't they? Or London adjacent.
I mean,
I just chuckle.
possibly.
Good, because I want an electrical chair.
You said to be nice to her, right?
I'm a creative. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I mean, if you want.
She scares me. I'm not gonna lie. She terrifies me to my core.
And she'll just be like, I hate it too. Like,
What is
I-
that?
Yeah.
Alea Tulu. Who?
The Dark Mother.
Wait, we have a Dark Mama?
Of course we do.
Alright.
Without her, none of us would exist. Without her, there wouldn't be a king. Because let's be real. Let's be real. He might have, invented some things, but he would not have been able to do those things were it not for her taking care of him, teaching him things. So really, we have her to thank. More than that fuckface.
I'm gonna hand you the
Oh,
flask
oh.
back, Warren, and say, I think you're gonna need this more than me tonight.
Okay.
I just give him just like bashful shake of the head.
So there's a dark father and a dark mother now. Okay. That's a...
Well, I mean, Lilith came before Cain because Lilith was Adam's wife before Eve was even created.
Ms. Master? 2K? Ms. K.
That works. Miss Master works.
I
Ms.
just call
Master.
mistress be cold calling a day.
No. I'm not worthy of that. Though
This sounds like something that I am unworthy of hearing. I shall allow you privacy to talk about your
faith.
whatever it is you're talking about. Should you need me in the night, just call. I'll be down the hall. Good evening.
Good
Thumbs up your
evening.
way.
Good evening, sir.
Storyteller. Would it be alright if we were to say that, much like the bag situation discussed previously with another player, that there might be some tools in a bag that Tom has carried with him?
Yeah, you'll most likely have some basic manual tools, screwdriver, hammer, etc.
Maybe folding saw, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to try to scavenge any materials which are available from other areas of the house and use them to try to fortify the position where we will be sleeping.
Do you have a dot in craft?
I've got 2, and a specialization in carpentry.
I would like to assist with my specialization in electricity.
I'll assist too. I have a dot in craft.
I'll leisurely observe.
I will watch the people working.
Dex craft with a +3 modifier.
Okay. There we go.
Oh yeah, on the Roll20 sheets you got to do it backwards, so you got to hit craft and then it comes up with the dex.
Yeah, it took me a second, but I think I got it.
Yep. Would you like to stick with it, or would you like to re-roll any of those?
I'll burn a willpower.
Able to salvage quite a nice amount of materials, making a makeshift bunker almost around your cells in the coterie. Fortunately, of course, you're limited to the materials available, which is basically wood, splinters of wood, but enough that would be able to pierce the skin of a kindred, or perhaps something more delicate on a mortal. And as time slowly passes by, is there anything you would like to talk about in your makeshift wooden bunker?
Who will pull out her crocheting just to ease herself into the night. Just listen.
Is it very dark in here?
It's a dim, yellow-hued light. The moonlight that's seeping in through the, I think they're actually called moon windows or something like that, is providing more light than the very small incandescent light bulbs that are exposed.
That is fine then.
Eyes of the beast so she can actually work on her stuff and her eyes will just turn red.
Warren, Tom, anything you'd like to talk about during the night as you wait?
I actually would like to talk to Tom. At some point, if it's like we're kind of alone, like a little bit more away from the group, I would approach him. I'm quite curious about what you mentioned earlier regarding the supposed Toreador family. If it's all right, considering we might be spending extended time together, would you indulge my curiosities?
What would you like to know?
I would like to know mostly why you're unsure about the family, why you presented it as something other. You said you were far away, so I would like to more clarification about that specifically.
Well, I'm not sure what else to say about it. I'm a long way from home. I'm not even honestly sure where home is.
Was your sighting difficult? Do you suffer from some type of amnesia?
There's a significant portion of my time as a kindred that is just blank for me.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm sorry to hear that. But I mean, memories are difficult for all of us, especially the older we get.
Yeah, they are. I'm not sure if this is something that my sire or perhaps my great-grandsire decided to do, or if it happened some other way. But
And where is your sire and grandsire now?
they travel. Think my sire's asleep now. What was that? Get the others.
Yeah,
Guardian
I'm gonna rush him.
comes. Yep.
Oh, I just was gonna wake the others, be like, hey, guys, if you didn't hear that, pay attention.
The Guardian comes rushing in with a panicked look upon his face, and through panted breaths he stutters out. So, there's a problem. She got out.
She
Who?
She got out. Who is she?
What's the deal with names, Snipe? I mean, I don't know what a name is.
She
Or
what?
or what you call them.
What
But-
escaped?
I don't know what you call them, but she's loose.
What do you mean you don't know what it's called?
Can you show us?
Not sure
Is
it's a
it
good idea
some-
to take you. And since
Show if it escaped.
since I was cut off from most of you, I thought, I could just borrow some from elsewhere. And, well, only one
no.
has lasted this long. But right now, I need to get you somewhere safe.
I'm sorry.
We were told that this is
What?
So
You're
wait,
safe.
let me understand here very fast. You had somebody like us captured in here for you to drink out of?
I mean, she
Is that
was
what
like
you were saying?
Kind of, yeah.
That's what he's alluding to.
She was like you. She's not like you now. She's
I mean,
What is
she's not
she like
us
now?
she's really moody. She's quite fierce. She's not a happy chappy. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
no shit. If somebody locked you up forever and to drink on your blood, would you be happy?
Yes.
I mean, you say that like you don't do that.
I don't do that.
You say that like
I know.
some of you don't do that.
Well,
Yeah, but you are
You
a
don't leave
stupid
them
human
alive
being.
to break out.
I mean, would
There is no comparison here, okay?
I'm not going to disagree with my betters, but
No, but you
I
had one
can't
of us
help
locked
but
up like
notice
that.
we're still standing in the hallway, exposed, and might want to take you somewhere safe.
Okay, because where's she
You're
going?
right.
That's a good question. I don't know, but I do know she is locked in here with us.
Wait, what do you mean she's locked in here with us?
Oh, that is very
The
funny.
ward. The ward from earlier. No one can
Oh,
leave.
Jesus. Good
Don't
Lord
get
Well,
in.
at least
Almighty.
she's not loose
No one
and
can get
going
out.
to lead the Inquisition back to us.
Yeah, see? This guy,
Yes.
he's got the bright side.
Don't encourage him, Tom.
Clearly you don't.
I am so
So-
sick of this bullshit.
It's roaming the building. We're trapped in here with it. We could head straight to the cellar, and I'd be more willing to answer some questions there. Because,
Fine, go, show now.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
No
go.
talk, go.
okay,
Why didn't you tell me there was a cellar earlier before I fortified the hall?
well,
There's only
You
so
didn't
many words in
ask.
English I can answer for that without.
I did ask for a tour.
Jesus.
I mean,
All right.
a tour.
Well,
Um,
go show Scylla now.
I am going to
you're wasting
activate Oblivion Sight.
Yep.
Eyes of the Beast are still up.
Oblivion
Yeah,
Sight.
so Sybil has like her eyes blackened completely and it's just two pools of darkness.
Nice.
And you will not see anything related to spirits revealed to you.
Just as a
Ew.
precaution, Eleanor will pop Dot.
That's free.
Tom will look at her, shrug, and also pop Daunt.
She'll actually give him the gun fingers.
I'll just
I'll-
nod and do the same.
Great. I'm doing toughness because I'm the only one who can fortify my ass.
Yeah, and then we'll scare him away.
You could scare him. I know I can tank him at least.
Are you all done moving bits of your blood around? Do you want me to take you to the cellar? I mean,
Are you done
I-
being a stupid ass
Yes.
bitch, or
I
do you
told
want
you
to
to
die
move.
now? Because I will murder you right now.
I
Oh,
know
hell.
that's
Maybe if
terrifying,
we
but I
feed
can't
him
help
to
being
her-
slightly turned on.
Maybe if we feed him to her, she'll calm down.
Oh, that's right. That's not a bad idea.
I don't
Actually,
think
we need
she's
him
going to be
for
much
us, maybe
interested in me.
Oh,
What
my
do you
Lord,
mean
oh.
by that? That
Easy.
does not sound very promising.
I'll tell you in the cellar.
Well, if you would go before I light your ass on fire with a gun.
Okay, let's move then, because if not, he's not gonna talk. And we need to understand the situation.
After you, sir.
Please, lead the way.
Fucking move.
The old man cautiously escorts the coterie to an adjoining room and opens a small wooden door that reveals a narrow stone stairway that leads down with an iron railing and runs along. The side has been lit up by small candle lamps that provide just barely enough light to show the way down, but not enough to stir the beast inside of the kindred. The grizzled old warrior steadily makes his way down until reaching the end of the stairway and stepping into a large plain concrete open area. 4 chambers are built out of the wall, each one closed off by thick iron bars. As the coterie are led into the room, each cell comes into view and shows that 3 of them contain piles of dust, instantly recognized as remains of older kindred, though one of the cells has had its doors ripped off and thrown back into the cell. Against the opposite wall is a tall, thin metal locker, its door hanging open, showing a collection of empty bottles. Resting on the top is an ad hoc device made from rubber tubing and ends with a large needle. Several chairs have been set up in the open room already. Please, take a seat. I'm going to lock the door.
Sit with that.
Sybil, as soon as she sees the piles of dust, which it's obvious, right? Like what
Oh,
they
yeah.
are.
Oh yeah.
What do? I want to like pin this guy to the fucking like wall or something.
I think you'd probably at least wait until he locked the door and then throw him against the wall violently.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Self-preservation.
I'll lean in against the door as she
Yeah.
does that.
Yeah.
Did I do something
What?
wrong?
The fuck were you doing here? You killed
It was an
our
accident.
kind? Tell me why
Kind of,
you should
no.
not die right now.
Because the Camarilla told me to do this. Kind of.
Explain clearly.
I was told to stay guard, keep this open for anyone escaping from London. And I have done so. I was never told to stop. I was, in fact, told to wait here for reinforcements. I was given a stockpile. It ran out. And I have a past. So I got kind of desperate. And I went out to find more like you. Just wayward strays. Nothing the Camarilla would mind losing.
The moment he says wayward strains, feral claws.
And yeah,
Where are the keys to the cells?
and he'll just sort of, just barely because he's restrained, point across the wall, and you'll see a little hook with. Like,
Tom will go grab the keys, and he will go to one of the cells that has dust in it. That is, I assume, and closed, and see if it's locked. If it's locked, he will unlock it and say, "Come in."
I put it
When
in
I
there.
found her, she was near feral anyway. I tried to help
Close
her.
the door,
She wouldn't.
lock it.
Yeah, she said, huh?
You tried to help her by locking her up and drinking from her until she probably would have turned into dust like that. Yes?
I mean, you say it like that. It sounds so bad. It wasn't like that. I tried.
It
I
is
fed her my
bad.
blood. It wasn't enough. I tried over and over. I brought other wayward strays. Anarchs. It's fine. And they didn't survive very long with her. And she just kept consuming and eating. And so it was an exchange, my blood for her blood. And I was able to do my duty to the Camarilla. And I couldn't just kill her.
So let me understand. You have been feeding this kindred, other kindred.
Yeah. Yes. Was that bad?
So,
Yeah.
did she drink
Whenever I
them
gave her
until they were
people,
gone?
she just killed them instantly. She just drank it all as if it was nothing and killed them instantly.
I'll fucking
I
bet.
tried it, 20, 30 times? Gone. So I thought I needed something stronger. What?
You
What?
can't make it in your
Did
generation.
need something stronger. That's the problem.
Now she is stronger, you fucking asshole.
Why
Excessively
is that a
so.
bad thing?
When
Because she'll
one-
eat us, dumbass.
Wait.
Yes. When one of us drinks another one of us, it takes in everything that the other person had. So you grow in power. You get powers that you didn't have originally. So now you gave this person, this kindred, who was feral, okay, already dangerous, more dangerous weapons.
And the more they do it, the more deranged.
They want to do it, yes.
Like
Right,
a
so we've
goldfish
gotta
eating a
hunt her down.
goldfish, eating a goldfish becomes a huge mega goldfish.
Who
Swear
gave
to
you?
Oh,
I swear to God.
We've got
Oh.
to attack.
Okay, first we gotta find out where the hell she is.
She's in here with us. We know that. We can't let her get out.
She's upstairs. We're down here. Slight difference.
If she's diablerized that much, she might be as strong as Lilith herself.
I mean, I can try and take a punch a little bit, but I don't know how long I'll last.
It really depends on what type of blood she has been fed, honestly. But it is still problematic. It's not a very good situation to be in right now.
I mean, I
It would
suppose
have been better for us to know if this was happening before, yes?
Oh, we did ask.
I mean, I don't ask about your eating habits. I didn't.
Oh, sweet baby
sorry.
Jesus child, stop.
Oh,
Stop digging yourself into a hole that you will not be able to dig yourself out of.
Yeah, I'm about this close to like fucking ripping your throat. Because you do not deserve to be alive. But I kinda need you right now.
Is
So
now
maybe
a good
later.
time to mention why the Camarilla asked me to do this, or not?
Sure.
Yeah,
That is an
sure.
excellent
Let's hear it all. Because this is a fuck show anyway.
Well,
those are
shit,
usually more
yeah.
fun.
So,
Yeah, this is a shit show.
Right, shit show. Yeah, yes. That.
so before my current employment, I kind of used to maybe sometimes just a little bit hunt kindred.
You
No,
were
that's
a
a good
hunter?
Yeah, just a little.
Nice.
And then,
Her nails
and then,
crawl on the...
you know, I kind of started seeing things from a different perspective. You know, I mean, I'm 93 years old. I've been doing this a
wonder
long
why, yeah.
time.
And you got your head wiped more than not.
And your blood is pretty damn good. So I was made an offer. I accepted the offer, and here I am. I could
A former
probably-
hunter. God damn it.
Probably
Was it
take
worth
it
it?
down for you. I'm not at my prime. Like I say, it's been on and off with the supply, but I can at least buy you some time if you want.
Buy us time from what? Her? We're
It'll be
locked
like,
in here,
from
remember?
her. And then you'll see standing in the doorway, the monstrous creature has broken into the room, emaciated, lurching forward. Its ragged skeletal limbs seem to pulse with power as the creature crushes brick and mortar under its grasp as it moves
Shit,
towards
she's
the coat room.
alright.
It stands there. And houses you collectively. Let
Hey,
me go
Sip, can you do a
and
sidestep?
make it up to you.
Tom
I
will
caused
unlock
this
the door.
mess. I caused this mess. I can at least make sure you get away safely.
Oh,
take-
darling,
He'll take the stake out of his inside pocket and charge forward in a burst of speed, easily recognized as a gift to him from the curse you all carry within your veins, and engages the powerful creature as he shouts for you to get away. What would you like to do?
He's going to get fucked, guys. Like,
Oh,
he's not going to survive.
May I
Yeah.
rouse dexterity?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
not that he deserves it, but...
May I throw a stake at this creature?
Can. That will be not just a cool shot, but exceedingly difficult.
Okay.
Dex and athletics.
That would... Dex and athletics, does my... Oops. Does my thrown weapon specialization apply here?
Yep.
Okay. And should I just add my die pool from rousing dexterity?
What's your blood potency was
3.
then add +3.
Okay.
So +4 modifier in total.
Okay.
Oh,
I
Jesus
am.
fuck.
While he
Reroll
does
any of
that,
those.
I use my performance.
Hang on,
sorry.
we haven't resolved this one, I'm afraid.
Oh, fuck.
that
Oh, I was
nice?
trying to do something to help him.
No, the roll looks fine to me.
Tom throws the stake through the air. The creature throws Sir Frederick in its way, and the stake simply impacts at the base of his spine.
Well,
Yeah, I think that'll
that
do
was a
for
good
messy.
shot. Too bad it was. It missed,
And you will
but
take
it's fine.
2 humanity stain. Oh, we'll make it 1 humanity stain, I think, for hurting poor Sir Frederick. Eleanor, you were saying, sorry.
Well, now that the stake's not landed where it wanted to go, she was going to use her ventriloquism to try to get Scary Bitch to sort of look over her shoulder and make her more susceptible, but never mind.
Okay.
Just run.
All running?
Yeah.
Unless
Sure.
the Somber likes to, sidestep, distract, and I'll just go throw weapons right into her.
Wouldn't recommend it, but you can if you so wish.
Fair. Alright. Everyone's bolting.
Hate for
she'll
a
go.
player death on game 1.
No, fair. I'm just saying.
I mean,
Quite dramatic.
that seems like it would be actually a great way to start things to me.
Are you volunteering?
I mean, I already attacked.
It's fair.
And you hit poor Sir Frederick 2 days away from retirement.
Yeah.
Well, he's just retiring early. It's the same package.
Fair.
God damn.
The coterie quickly run from the creature. The echoes of the creature screaming and hissing in annoyance, and the screams of pain from the man echo behind them until they finally hear. As the man is broken in half. The coterie charge forward, shutting large iron doors behind them and getting as much space between them as they can so they can take stock of what they have and formulate a plan to survive the night. They look around the shadowy new room, a menagerie of assorted objects that have been placed in storage. 2 rusted tall iron filing cabinets are placed in the middle of the floor, front to back. A broken shelf unit. Books, mostly mouldy and rotten, are against the wall in an office desk. Its drawers gutted and left open. An old-fashioned computer terminal covered in grime and dust rests on it. As Warren looks upon it, his mind is filled with an unfamiliar image. Standing over him is a pale woman in a black suit and white tie. She paces to and fro in front of the seated Nosferatu. The seated Toreador, as she explains. You must find a computer terminal, like this one. We don't know the exact location, but it used to be kept in Whitechapel by the Couchella family. They were a family of revenants, so the blood should still be within their veins, perhaps a bit weaker by now. This terminal was part of ShrekNet, and contains information on local kindred holdings and names. Destroy it thoroughly. It must not be salvaged in any way. Warren quickly snaps back to the cold reality of his situation. And at this juncture, we'll take a quick break. And we'll be right back.
But
You are now standing away from the white that is probably in pursuit of you, but is not in audible range. You are on your own in this room, with only 2 metal filing cabinets and a desk with an extremely ancient computer terminal upon it. What would you like to do?
I would pretty much immediately speak up. And I would say, so, luckily, I believe I've gotten our first inkling on what to do. I've just had some type of vision, instructing me to go to Whitechapel. There's a family by the name of Coachello there with an Imperial terminal. We've been instructed to destroy it. Don't ask me how I know this. A woman appeared to me in a vision. But without a doubt, I know this is what we must do.
I think you might be getting ahead of yourself. I understand and respect the mission from the vision. I absolutely believe that's a thing that we need to do, but right here, right now, give me just 1 second. And Tom is going to activate, with Storyteller's permission, heightened senses. And he's going to see if he can hear anything around them that might give him a clue as to the whereabouts or direction of travel of the white that's chasing them.
Will your vitae around your senses, concentrating and focusing, insisting on silence from the others. Fortunately for you, you are able to hear that this monstrous creature is very far away from you. Even with your heightened senses, you can just barely hear it tearing through the facility.
Is it headed towards us, away from us, or just kind of parallel?
Kind of parallel. It seems to be venting its frustrations out on the asylum at the moment, presumably trying to find its own way to escape but failing.
Tom will end his enhanced senses and point in the direction and say it's very, very far away and seems to be not moving towards us, but not moving away either.
Either way, that was a shitty place to be in.
it is still a problem, though.
Oh, yeah.
We cannot rest if that thing is going around in this facility.
Yeah.
And
Nah.
apparently we cannot leave, yes?
Storyteller.
The ward is still a problem.
I'll shut the board. I won't. Never mind. I'll ask that next game. How far do we feel we have until sunrise?
Still a good few hours away. In a few hours you're definitely in danger. One of you could potentially pass into final death.
This terminal, does it have power? This computer terminal?
And even if it did have power, it's probably completely neglected to the point of disuse. It might as well be an Apple Mac at that point.
Well, anyone know how to do a tripwire?
I'd apologize
Oh, I'm
to
not
Apple
good
Mac
with
users,
technology.
but they can't watch this.
What?
I'm not too unfamiliar with it. I think our best bet is to wear them out, but I think before then we should figure out at least 2 areas within this area that we can sequester in for the daytime. Because with wearing a thing like this out, if we only pick one spot, it's not going to be guaranteed that we're going to be able to get back to it.
I was gonna say, if we have a tripwire, she'll raise the thing. Brought the alcohol, and all you have to do is have a little bit of a light. They're susceptible to fire just as we are.
Eleanor still has her brass knuckles on, and the device she has, it's one of those to where you need to kind of like push and slide for it to activate, so she'll do that, and you'll just see the sparks on the brass knuckles. So it's just an excellent conductor of electricity. I
Do
can
you
finish
really?
this on it.
Do you really think that fire will do the job? For that thing?
It's called delay.
I mean, it is
Delay.
the best. I mean, it's the best option we have. Do you have a better idea, Tom?
Also,
Well,
they're white. Good lord.
I wonder if there's a way around the ward.
Well, unless you are susceptible to knowing the powers of blood sorcerer, sir.
But would a powerful blood sorcerer, a smart one, leave themselves in a potential trap with no way out? There's got to be an escape route.
Wouldn't that require sorcery, though? Or
Not
any of us here?
necessarily. Maybe. Maybe not. We don't know if we don't look.
Fair point.
And I'd much rather be able to get away from here and away from that creature. I think our best chance for fighting it or delaying it is already passed. We can try a tripwire, but to me that feels more like a plan B.
Well, plan B while we're working on a plan A sounds pretty good. I could start looking around, searching to see if I can find any kind of pasta in.
Oh no, no need for that. And Eleanor just opens up her satchel bag and pulls up probably exactly what you need for a tripwire. I do this kind of shit all the time.
Lou will give Eleanor the bottle of wine. She'll kind of like go, fuck.
Oh,
But
it's
she'll
rum.
start rum. And she'll start going around and looking for posture and using wits and awareness.
Tom will also look for the postern, or will assist.
Wits and awareness for me, please, Lou. With a +1 modifier.
Yay, we like modifiers. Let's see if I can do this. It's been ages. Nope, that's not letting me do anything. Let's see if wits will let me do. You know how to do this. I do. Go to awareness, click on the dice, and something's supposed to pop up. Nothing is popping up. Hold on. Promise I know how to do this. As I say feelingly. Oh, there it is. You son of a turkey. Alright, put what's in there. Now I get my modifier. Wait, hold on. Where? Put modifier.
It's fine.
Damn.
That's fine. You start to look around, but you notice the shadows begin to flourish, dancing around the room as if they were fire, and slowly begin to envelop the room and the coterie. For a brief second, the coterie are unable to see anything, but their vision quickly returns, and they realize everything has changed, from an abandoned stone office to a far cleaner storage room. In front of them, lined up to their left, are several people easily recognized as kindreds themselves, standing behind a pile of bodies that could only be made of younger kindred and ghouls. The kindred seemingly have no choice, held at gunpoint, outnumbered, probably even beaten into submission. The kindred line up against the wall.
Okay, line up, stand against the wall.
Kindred falls to the floor as the coterie watch on as the black armor-clad gunmen leave the room. But then they notice one of the thought-to-be dead kindred slowly, silently arises from above the pile of bodies, runs towards the coterie, and the vision fades like dust in the wind. And then you hear... Creature lurches forward at you, pushing the coterie back against the wall as its powerful clawed arms and hands lunges at you, barely missing you. The wall suddenly falls through, forcing them to fall back through an unseen passageway. The ferocious creature is heard lashing at the other side of the wall, screaming, hissing, and howling in frustration at its lost prey, with the way forward blocked, the way backward blocked. The only way left to the kindred is to follow the passageway onwards, takes them slowly down once more into the bowels of the facility. And as you make your way through the stone-cold passage, is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Everyone saw that, right?
Ah, fuck.
I did.
I mean, last I checked, my eyes don't glow red or fill with shadows. So no.
Her eyes are red. I can help with that.
I also have my Oblivion sight on. I would know if it's like ghost or anything like that, right?
Correct. And this was not a ghost-related
Yeah,
thing.
I don't recognize any of this. This is not any ghostly or spectral or anything beyond the veil, if that makes sense.
And I can normally see through almost anything, including she'll nod over to Sybil, even through their shadows.
That was not it. It wasn't anything like that. It was something else. I don't know what it was.
Yeah,
God, what have we gotten ourselves into?
a whole lot of fuck shit.
Yeah, no, I think that's an understatement.
I for one knew what I was getting into. The way I see it, if I die here, I'll be but dying in glory. I'd be going to dark matters.
DM,
know.
do I know why I was sent here to like bring them here as a pit stop or something?
Yeah, it's a way station on the way to London.
Yeah, I believe we were all told that.
And have I brought people here before?
You personally have not, no.
Okay. Yeah, I know nothing of this facility. This is not usually my pit stop.
Where's your pit stop normally?
It is another warehouse that has been, but not here. This is a new building that I have been sent on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, I guess the only answers we'll find are ahead of us.
Like clearly buried in your head that popped up at miraculous times.
Visions aren't necessarily under his control.
Oh, I know. That's why I said they're buried deep in his mind.
Not necessarily. They might come from somewhere else. Either way, well, I guess the only thing to do is keep looking for a way out. I doubt that there's anything in here that will stop that thing that's chasing us.
Should probably make a way for sure. At least now it's blocked for a little while.
What
I
else have
should
you?
try to look on the positive side.
Well, off to see the wizard?
I don't understand what you're talking about, but yes, let's go ahead, I suppose.
A wizard would be nice right now.
Lou will actually pull out of her backpack a small, old, hardcover book and hand it to Sybil. And it's titled The Wizard of Oz.
I have not read the book in a long time. It will be interesting. Thank you very much.
Let's just say we're on the red yellow brick road right now, and the wizard's out there somewhere, and we're gonna go find him.
Hope it's not the wizard behind us.
Nah, that's a Wicked Witch of the East. Just need to find a house to drop on her.
You know, I'm not sure that would stop her.
It would if it's in the sunrise. They'll trap her and the sun can get her.
Well, I suppose we could try that, but I'd rather not deal with the sun right now.
Who said walking in the sun? Are you crazy? Let's go. Let's walk, please. We're just wasting time.
Lou's gone. She's walking.
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah, same.
She's
Gertrude
gonna gently
finally
hum to
come-
herself.
What are you humming to yourself? Copyright reasons, none of us know what that song is. The coterie
Yellow
finally
Brick Road
comes.
jig.
The coterie finally comes to the end, into a large room. The exposed fluorescent tube hums down onto them, providing the only source of light in the area. A small office desk and very old, tattered chair, tucked up underneath it, opposite them, chained to the wall, is a man covered in patches of dirt. A short chain seems to not even allow him to be able to stand up, forcing him to his knees. He slowly turns his head, and with a hiss of almost pure hatred, he ekes out, "You're new here. Let me guess, the old man sent you down here to keep me sane for a bit before he feeds you to his pet."
Old man's dead. His pet's loose.
Oh. Well, I'm glad the old bastard's dead, but... not
You
the best
are?
of news. Just call me Oscar.
Alright, Oscar. Are you comfortable there, or do you want out?
She's gonna give you this brief look. Really? Really? No, this is not comfortable.
Okay, no, but wait first. 1 second. Who are you? Why are you here? Do you know more information about the thing that is like out there, like creating chaos? What is going on in this facility? And how do we get out?
I'm Oscar. I've been here for a very, very long time. I have no idea what that thing is. I just hear screams and the howls of hatred coming from it sometimes. Help you get out. I know this place. I know where you can hide. I know where the locks are. I know everything you need.
That's a nice starter.
What do you want in return?
Yeah, sus meter's going off. I'd like to use lie detector again, please.
He's telling the truth. That's absolutely free. And he is telling the truth. And
Good, thank you.
Well, it seems to me with that thing loose, if I let you loose and we get out of here, then you might owe us something.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, you let me be free, I'll get us out, then we can negotiate.
How about this for negotiation? Baseline starters. Before we even get started, you would owe the 5 of us 1 major boon. If things get worse, we will reevaluate as we go.
Tom will actually twirl the keys that on his finger from earlier.
What's a major boon?
Shit. Why are you down here?
Yeah, you haven't answered the questions, actually.
I have no idea why I am down here. Perhaps the old
So
man
you've been
just
here
kept me
for-
around for company.
So you've been here for like 14 years?
I
Look at me, look, you
guess.
said you
I
did-
have no
That-
idea.
no.
There's not even a window here.
How did you eat food?
Yes, may I
He
use
brings-
Sense the Beast?
Yeah, you can use sense beast again for free,
Yeah.
and you sense nothing in this man. There is no supernatural entity within him whatsoever.
He's a clean. He doesn't know anything.
The old man brings me food, if you can call it that, once in a while. Forces me to eat it like a fucking dog. I mean, look at this fucking collar, and he'll point to the collar around his neck that is practically embedded into his flesh.
He's
Basically,
clean.
what we got going on here is we got a now dead rogue ghoul building a herd for his supplements.
Being that he doesn't know what we are or anything that you're saying, darling, I'd say let's just keep specifics down to a hush tone, if you know what I mean.
I am just
Hear
confused.
that.
You are human. You have survived for a long time. What were you? Like company for the other old man that was crazy? What
broke down.
was your what are you doing here? Why did he spare you? Why he not fed you to his pet?
I don't know. I wish I knew. My car broke down. I came here to use the phone. Next thing I know, I'm in this fucking weird, kinky sex dungeon without the sex. That's the worst bit.
Okay, here's the deal. We free you. You betray us, you'll find my 9mm right in you. You got me?
Yeah?
Good.
Like, you
It's
get
your
me
fault.
out, I'll get you
if
out.
you have, I have another question. If you have been here, like tied up and stuff, right?
Right.
How do you know everything about this place? You are lying. There is something that is not matching up.
Oh no, just kind of reasons that. No, I'm a walking lie detector. He hasn't been lying. Trust me.
He'll just sort of
So you
gesture
are
up.
withholding information.
He'll just look up. He'll just sort of point with his nose. And then across on the wall, you'll see a faded out map of the facility.
where I'll be a
Okay, fair.
son of
Fair.
a bitch.
You have been staring at the fucking map forever. Okay, see. Yes. Makes
All right.
sense.
Let me go.
Tom will take the keys that he has from earlier and see if any of them fit the lock on the chains.
And, eventually you'll try several of the keys, and one of them will unlock. You'll notice how stiff the neck collar is, and it takes a good bit of power for you to actually open it up. And he just lets in a final breath. It's like, oh. That was... Thank you. Thank you.
Get out of here.
We need to get through the Undercroft.
The Undercroft.
Which way's the Undercroft?
If I tell you, you won't leave me here to die, will you? I haven't
If I'm
got
being
much.
honest,
Look,
I thought he was going to be a guy.
I thought you were going to be out here with us, so let's
Yes,
go. We're wasting time.
Yeah, lead the way, man.
Yeah, lead the way.
Follow me.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Very
If you do
casual.
something stupid, we kill you.
Yeah.
That is the deal.
It seems more
Yeah.
humane than leaving you to die.
Yeah, just lead the way and keep out of the way.
But as they're talking
Right.
very casually, Eleanor's just gonna reach down, take the collar that was on his neck, put it in her satchel, and just kind of look at Tom like, I'm gonna need that key later. Okay, that's good too, thank you.
Only it was that fucking easy to get a key off a keyring.
A kindred strength, man.
Oh, fair. Dexterity roll
dexterity.
for me, yeah.
Okay, one sec.
You're actually gonna do it, oh sweet Jesus.
Dex and larceny, maybe?
I was just doing strength and dex.
Yeah, strength and dex, yeah.
It-
Yeah.
I would have done Dex plus
Oh
Dex.
damn!
Oh, strength makes it. Oh my god.
There is a free reroll available from Vamp Daddy if you'd like to use that.
All
Because I
right.
think using your
Oh,
free
really?
reroll that lets you reroll everything for free to get a key off a lock is brilliant.
Dude, go daddy.
I think I should do it. What do y'all think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's not
I'll
lose
give a
our
fuck.
shit
It's the
right
first
now. That's not
session, yeah.
appropriate.
Oh my god, of all things.
Over a key ring.
Over a key ring. That's great.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's...
Not so
Hang on,
fucking funny now the joke backfired, is it?
What if I do... Can I add my rapid reflexes to that?
No, I don't think rapid reflexes is going to help.
Tom will try for a little bit, fail, and then just chunk the keyring to you.
That still will give you the beast, though.
Yep, you gotta reroll, my dude. Take the
Unless
free
you want to have a
roll.
temper tantrum.
Oh god, no, please not.
We already have another temper tantrum thing over there.
Yeah, right
I
next
mean-
to us.
It's content, though. Do I really want to circumvent the content for the stream? I think we should ask chat if I should circumvent the content for the stream
Oh sweet
and
Jesus.
re-roll,
Oh my
or if I
god.
should take
Have you
the...
seen the
I know
people in our
what chat is going to say. Like,
Yeah.
I am
I
the
know
people in
chat.
your
I'll-
chat.
I'll start
That's
looking
why
for
I'm
the...
saying this.
Also,
Oh my
chat, bear in
God.
mind, it was Bahari that prompted this mess.
On 10.
Oh.
Why? Why? Why
Oh
are you
my
people
God.
like this? Are you not entertained? Oh wait, yes you are. Never mind.
That's the point, Ginny.
God damn.
All right, I'll re-roll.
Oh, fine.
Wait, should it be strength and dex, or should I do a skill?
Oh, RJ, bless you. The only person in the chat to say reroll.
No, that's why I pointed it out. I was like, there's RJ. With reason.
Reason.
All
with
right.
sympathy Empathy.
How about Dex and Athletics?
Strength and Dex. You got to re-roll the same roll.
All right.
You can just use the reroll button on the. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's even better.
That is even
Domestic
better.
crit. Great.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
You made me do this. Junie, this is your fault.
I'll take a
We're
messy
going through
crit
shit.
over the beast, okay?
Yeah.
The dice
Oh, I
really
hate
do
to tell
tell
you
the
this, but
story.
he's still going to get bestial compulsion anyway.
You know what? Better than just going completely bestial.
Same thing.
No, I think that would be perfect in this situation.
I will beat you with a rock.
You're able to eventually will the key off the ring, moving it through the rusted loop, and eventually, through sheer brute strength and determination, take the key off and pass it over to Eleanor. As you do so, the beast inside of you screams up. Hunter and hunted. A vampire always needs to keep their eyes and ears peeled for trouble. You are suffering from the paranoia compulsion. You try to disengage from any perceived threats, suspecting anyone and anything. Any action not taken toward that immediate end goal occurs a 2 dice penalty. This compulsion ends when you have spent 2 hours, roughly, in a safe spot. You are suffering from paranoia compulsion. Can you trust her with this key and this collar? What is her intent with it?
What do you want
Who is
with
this
that
mortal
key?
stranger? Who are the rest of these strangers that have joined you? What do they do? What do they want? You need to find out.
As like, I'm assuming that this hits right as he gets it off the key ring. So as he was about to hand it to her, he'll stop and go, "What do you want it for?"
Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. Religious needs.
Religious.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm worried.
Let's put it this way. I have a series that's all locked in my head of guided meditation. And to help guide one on their meditation, I incorporate some fun aspects. One way or another, they bring about pain at particular levels. The deeper the meditation you need to go through, the more pain you need to experience.
So you want to torture me?
No, not you. Not you.
What, I told you yourself?
I can, yes.
Wait, is this whole thing a Lilith a BDSM club or something?
Okay, what the
That's
Dark
what starting
Brothers
to sound
teaches,
like.
one can reach enlightenment through all aspects of pain and pleasure. So it's not just sex. You can ruin somebody financially.
Well, Buddhist
That's causing pain.
That doesn't sound like enlightenment to me.
No, because Buddhists do the same thing.
Through being able to endure the most trivialist things that is existence, even in this undead existence that we have, you fortify not just your body, but your soul. You learn, you ascend.
So you go off of the Dread Pirate Roberts motto, life is pain. Anyone else that's trying to sell you something else is just lying to you.
Yeah. You know, I got
always...
my others got theirs. More power to them.
You know something that I cannot stand like at all? It is wasting time. And we are wasting time right now talking about the bullshit. So can we move and progress onto this like freaking thing? Because I do not want to like deal with that.
Blue will follow the human.
Is the human moving?
Oh, yeah. I assumed that this was happening as he's
Walking and
taking you all
talking.
through
Yeah.
a stone brick wide tunnel after he's gestured for you to follow him. Exposed light
So the
bulbs
human
light the
probably
way
thinks
forward.
that I'm.
Exposed light bulbs light the way forward. Is there anything you would like to talk to Oscar about as you're moving your way forward, or more amongst yourselves?
Oscar, what did you do before you were here? I know you said that your car broke down, but what was your life like?
So glad you asked. Have you ever wanted to own a home when you're on holiday, but not have to pay for it 365 days of the year?
Yes, actually.
Oh, you're a stunting motherfucker.
Perfect.
Oh, God. Oh.
Let me tell you about this wonderful concept called timeshares.
Oh, spammy.
I just laughed so hard.
You're trying to trap me.
I assure you, no trap, no down payment, no insurance. You only pay for the time that you're there, and then at other points.
Holy swindlers.
No. This isn't like a pyramid scheme or anything like that. Ours is legit. Ours is the only one that is legit. Everyone else, complete scam.
And yet you've been down here for what you estimate is 14 years.
That's what you said. I don't know.
He just went higher up on her. Yeah, this motherfucker qualifies as scum of the earth.
Oh, are we turning right or left?
I just feel the compulsion of murdering something right now, so we should keep walking.
You feel that a lot, don't you?
Yes, it is a problem.
Or an asset.
I like how you think. Yes, it is definitely an asset, but it needs to be controlled. Yes.
Sounds
and
like
right now I'm very.
You need a holiday on a regular basis.
Oh no, Oscar! If you she's gonna actually look at him straight into his eyes, and I'm gonna use mesmerize. And do I need to roll anything?
Rouse check. Perfect. What is the command?
Don't talk about stupid bullshit that is not pertaining to our problem right now.
So if you had a timeshare, you wouldn't be here right now.
Just don't
talk.
I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to needing to do a rage fury check every time my religion gets insulted.
Eventually, the man brings the coterie to a room. The door already open to a room in pristine condition. A solid iron door across the way with several deadbolt locks on its outline. We should be safe here for a while. As the man's voice stops, As the man's voice stops, the door the coterie just walked through is gone, seeing nothing in its place now but a solid wall. The door filled with deadbolts seems to just open as a figure with a thick burlap sack on his head is pushed in by more guards clad in heavy black armor that hides their faces and affords some heavy protection on their limbs and neck.
This one is especially dangerous. It can mess with your mind. Not in the way the others can. This one makes you see things that are practically real. It needs to be terminated.
A group of several gunmen throw the figure to the ground and surround it, ready their guns at the shackled, helpless figure. As they're about to pull the trigger, a high-pitched scream pierces in the ears of even the coterie witnessing can hear it. The kind circle the restrained prisoner. Those seem to be disabled by the ear-shattering noise. their hands clutching at their heads, some even dropping to their knees. A few seconds pass. The guards stop clutching their heads and stand up straight. One breaks from the circle and unshackles the prisoner, takes a burlap sack from their head, revealing the face of the creature that has been in their pursuit. It stands under its own power and leaves the room as the guards turn on each other, firing their weapons upon their comrades. The bloody haze settles as the kindred focus once more on their surroundings. Oscar, who guided them here, has gone. The room is no longer the same pristine, clean room they walked into, but a neglected, dirt-filled cell. A simple bed chained to the side wall has been broken in two, where once was the iron door is a simple open archway. The way they came in seems to lead to a pair of stairs, with swift footsteps echoing down the stairway, and the coterie know the creature has found them. What would you like to do?
Eleanor's made a mental note not to use her chimeristy tonight.
My first instinct might be to hide, but I think that might be futile.
Yeah, I probably same thinking, especially given that they seem to know about my clan's specialty. So she'll just find a corner, Cloak of Shadows, hold still. It's free.
She'll rip a piece of her shirt or undershirt off, stuff it in a bottle of wine.
Rum.
Rum.
I don't think wine can burn.
I'm just gonna find a suitable bookshelf or rubble, just any type of concealment
There's the
behind it.
chains,
None at all.
chains to the wall, weird remains of a bed.
Oh, if there's like remains of a bed, I'll crawl under the bed and activate my Cloak of Shadows.
Cloak of Shadows is free.
She'll get ready to throw and pull out a flame retarder blanket from her backpack. Trying to open it. She'll just look to see if Eleanor is ready to light shit up.
Do we know from where the
Staircase.
Staircase
Is there a door?
There's an open archway behind you.
Okay, so the
Going away from where she's coming
creature
from.
is coming from in front of us, not behind us.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
Technicality question, storyteller, if I may.
Yes.
I know to use duplicate, I have to be obfuscated, so Cloak of Shadows takes care of that. Since the projection essentially of me will act like as I wish, would I be able to make that projection of myself punch the alcoholic blanket with my electrocuted knuckles?
No, I don't think I wouldn't have thought the projection is solid in that way. Because it's more of a trick of the mind.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's written a little frontally. I meant to talk to you about it before we launched. My bad.
I'd also like to take this opportunity to, and because I think all of your characters are old enough to know this, that mental disciplines, like obfuscate, don't work on whites.
Okay, then she'll just hug the wall around the corner from where the alcoholic blanket is and just stand at the ready.
So what's in the archway when Tom walks through?
I was gonna say I was gonna move through it.
Just a stone corridor that goes on.
I just start running.
Yeah,
Can
I roll Dex and Athletics to see how far I get?
You won't need to roll.
Okay. Paranoia compulsion, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running too. I think that's the best option for me.
Oh,
Typical
watch to see if the
corridor.
girls do. She's gonna try and walk it back.
Everyone running away? No one standing their ground then?
I am going to rouse my blood
Okay.
and invoke my Stygian shroud. But I'll let them go ahead. I'll stay behind.
Yeah,
I'll just
Eleanor's-
have this like blob of darkness between the creature and the group.
Yeah, Eleanor's not running just yet. Like I said, she's hugging that wall at the ready with her electrified brass knuckles. And even before the shroud goes
Success.
down, she'd probably be able to position herself and be like, okay, here it is, here's the distance, and then the shroud goes down, and she's just like, fuck.
I see the beasts are still up. I can see through that.
Yeah. But as soon as she gets any indication that something else has come into the shroud with her, she's just gonna follow that trajectory that's in her mind, get that shit on fire with the electricity, and get the fuck up out of Dodge.
Kindred are running away, and the kindred that are standing their ground. Let's stick with the ones that are running. You turn to run down the only way remaining out, running down the cold stone corridor, footsteps behind them giving chase growing louder and louder. Pained howl emits from the creature behind them as a blinding pain fills their skulls, but they keep running through the corridor until it finally opens up for them. They find themselves back in the main hallway of the asylum. The kindred stand their ground, tired of running, and dig their heels into the ground to confront and attack the feral kindred that has chased them. Also, hear the howl and find themselves back in the main hallway. It is now slightly cleaner than it was before, less neglected. Before them is the old man that greeted them and sacrificed his life for the kindred to escape before. Though he seems to bear fewer scars, his clothing less ragged, and splayed out on the ground before him is the kindred that they saw escape the Second Inquisition kill squad before. Her body bears heavy wounding. Open wounds riddle her body, and she seems to have lost an arm on her escape. The old man strokes her head, muttering words of comfort and encouragement, mixed in, saying how they will help each other, as he leaned in close to her face. A crazed smile spreads across his cheeks, that quickly turns to a look of pure terror, as the woman utilizes her last ounce of strength and pounces on the man, forcing him to the ground as she bites off one of his cheeks and feasts on the wound, draining him of every last drop of his life-giving vitae, sniffing the air, and descends to all fours, or threes, deeper into the facility, in search of anyone remaining inside. The vision fades, and the kindred find themselves in a dead end, creatures standing but a few feet in front of them. The only choice left is to confront and destroy the creature. You still have your Molotov in hand.
Yep.
Yes.
Go on with it.
You want to chuck the Molotov at White?
Oh, shit.
Dex and athletics. And all it can do is try and dodge.
Give me strength and athletics. You know what? It's gonna rouse strength.
Did I say strength? I meant dexterity and athletics.
Great! Gonna arouse dexterity.
Rouse check for me, please. You did?
Yep,
Lovely.
just did. Okay, so you want dex and then athletics. Got you. So I'm adding 2 to dex, correct?
Yes.
Excellent. And I will submit to a 2 modifier. My mama needs a new pair of coat shoes.
You get +3 because she got the alcohol from someone else. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, got a 6. Motherfucker. Can I reroll? I will spend a willpower.
Wait, doesn't the attacker win?
Yeah, that'll go to the
But they got a
attacker.
crit.
I'd still give it to the aggressor. You could
Okay.
go for crit vision and get more potential damage.
Yeah, sure. Do I hit the reroll underneath the roll, or?
WP reroll on your sheet underneath willpower track.
Gotcha.
And then
Gotcha.
if you only have like 2 available, for example, you'll put 2. But if you got your full 3 available, you put 3.
Okay. Oh, I've got my 3 available. Yes, ma'am. Let's re-roll this. Fuck my life. Well, it's a 1, so it's 7.
And because it's fire, I'm going to make it aggravated as well.
Okay, that works.
You throw the flaming cocktail directly at the white that tries to avoid it. Unfortunately, it is unable to move fast enough, and it is caught and engulfed in the flames that seem to catch fire to the very body of the creature. It lets out a scream of agony as it howls back. Who's next?
It's Eleanor Sybil.
I am going to. Well, I should still have the shroud on.
Yep.
It should be still around me. But I am going to. Where the fuck is it?
That doesn't sound good.
What is it that I need to roll?
Quick question while they look at that. Is the right on fire because of the Molotov?
It is.
Okay, that's not cool, but okay. I am going to call my arms, my tenebrous arms out. My little tentacles of the night. Grab check, I
Anti-noodle.
believe. Succeeded. And it's wits plus oblivion.
Oh my god, that's a stain too, because you got a 10.
It is.
Oh, shit.
What does that mean?
Sort it out, don't worry.
Okay. Plus wits. There's no modifier, right? It's just with wit. Now, where do I? No, that's rouse. Sorry.
Drop down if you hit button, the little arrow thing next to the word.
Oh, there you go. Oh my god.
It'll drop
Okay,
down.
got it.
Yep. And then you can just press it at a button, and it'll automatically apply potency bonus as well.
I don't know. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's all right.
You're fine.
Where is it at? I go in disciplines. What do I do next? Wits and the discipline, and then roll.
You should see. It's got wits, discipline, and a little dice button. Press that dice button, and it'll do the roll for you.
Wits, discipline, and then dice roll, and then it says it asks me about a modifier.
Yep, no modifier. Just submit the 0.
There we go.
Yeah, any modifier you get from blood potency, roll 20 incorporates that in already.
So it should be 5 arms with 5 successes.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you do
It
multiple,
takes me out.
sorry.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
Shiver, if you'll allow me, because I am a veteran Lasombra player.
Oh, please.
Storyteller, do I have permission? Okay, so if you,
Depending, yeah.
oh, sorry.
Depending what it is, yeah.
She's asking about arms and making multiple ones.
Or is it just one with like the yards that is the length?
You can make just one arm or as many arms in accordance to your level of dots in that discipline. But if you have multiple arms and you do attacks with each of those arms, you basically have to fraction out your dice pool. So if you got three arms,
I see. Okay.
you have to be like, this pool has this many dice, this pool has
I'm just gonna summon like a one strong noodle.
One strong shadow noodle it is, and that's your turn because it's a turn to summon it.
Yes,
which
yes,
brings us to the
yes.
next, and then it functions as a regular grapple with strength, brawl, and so on.
Yeah.
So who's next? A single mighty noodle.
I guess Eleanor would be. The fire doesn't deter her as much as it should. I mean, of course, there's going to be that adverse reaction.
Yeah.
But being Bahari, she's about that life. So she'll go ahead, essentially attempt to strike low, below where the tentacle is trying to grapple. Probably trying to avoid the flame, since flame, ultraviolet, like high UV light and stuff will make Oblivion powers
the flame isn't a problem at this point for anyone because it's not a tremendous blaze yet.
Yeah, but so I imagine it's like fire on top, shadow in the middle, and then she'll just go low with her electrified brass knuckles.
Strength roll. Yeah.
Can I argue dexterity and brawl?
Yes.
Yay! Because if she's able, like in the punch, like she'll fake it out, but then she'll like wrap her, multi-jointed arm around and like punch in a weird way. She's practicing this weird shit.
Yeah, I would say for a brass knuckle, you can do whichever you prefer, strength brawl or dexterity and brawl, because it is a single-handed attack. So it's really whatever preference you have in the moment.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Cancel. Brawl. Dex.
And it's going to try and dodge with a -1 modifier. I'm sorry?
I'm going to spend a willpower. Met.
Jesus.
Holy fuck! So that's 5, 8 crit.
Fuck.
I'd like to punch out your kneecaps right now.
With electricity.
Eleanor lurches forward, cracks her knuckle, and lets rip her righteous fury upon the lower half of the white's body, smashing into its grazed, skeleton-like flesh, exposing tremendous amounts of bone as it lets out a shriek of pain and almost falls to the ground, giving way under the weight of the knee. Who's next? There's not much of this white left. That was shockingly quick.
She'll throw the stake. She'll pull one out of her and let it ride.
Dex, athletics, cool shot bonus, so +2 difficulty as well.
Is my dex still aroused from last roll? I gotta do it again. Okay, fine. We are gonna nullify that. Come on, Mama. I need new tickets. Yes. So that nullifies the call shout bonus?
Nope.
Huh?
Cool shot bonus basically adds +2. So however many successes you get, we're either whichever way you want to look at it, we're either taking 2 successes away from you, or the other creature gets technically +2, whichever way you want to look at it. But you still get a bonus number of dice modifier equal to the rouse.
I will put the 2 in there.
Yeah.
While they're doing that, I feel obligated to say, 1, because I know what type of player I am, and 2, I'm playing a Bahari. I got the beast with that 8 crit.
Yes, but you were successful.
Oh, okay.
Needs some Jimmy Choos. I'll take a 5.
That's 7 each. I'm gonna reroll.
I'll reroll. Ah! Can do that still.
Only reroll 2, really.
I can reroll. I can reroll it. I can reroll 3. Come on. I need some Jimmy Choos. Ugh.
8 for it.
Hey.
Because it's a called shot. I would normally give it to the aggressor, but because it's a called shot, I'm not going to give it to the aggressor on this instance. But I will give it 1 point of damage. As you throw a wooden stake, attempting to stake the creature at range, unfortunately, you fall slightly short of staking it through the heart, though you do manage to impale it upon the torso. It lets out yet more shrieks of pain and agony. Next.
I assume that
yeah, it's either you or
Tom's rouse for dexterity earlier has worn off, correct?
Yeah. You rouse
Okay.
for what? That. You rouse, and then it's only for the next roll only.
I thought it was for a scene. Okay.
The roll.
All right.
For a scene, I think is older.
Yeah, that's how Jim does things. He likes to go hardcore mode.
Fair enough.
I like it when Kindred get hungry because then we get more messy crits.
Hashtag Bahari.
That's fair.
Are you with us?
I believe we're all teleported to the same location, were we not?
No, you guys were. We weren't.
No, you attempted to run, then the illusion faded, and it turns out you weren't in that room in the first place. So yeah, you are all together trapped.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Guess I'm going to use rapid reflexes to pull out a stake out of the little box, and then I'm going to throw it.
Dex and athletics.
All right.
+2 difficulty for called shot. And all it can do is really...
And
Yeah, 'cause
plus
you're far
1
away.
for the throwing bonus, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So it's going to be at a minus...
I believe
4
it would be a
difficulty.
total of -4.
Anything you'd like to re-roll?
Sure, I'll re-roll some of the losers here. Hang on, where's there?
I'm going to go crit fish and re-roll 1 just because otherwise it's far too easy. Ugh. And that
So
brings it to
I
3.
think with all of the between the called shot penalty and the compulsion penalty, he'd be at -1 success. So
Palmer pulls out a stake as fast as he can. Oh, thanks, Daddy. I'm going to use that in a minute. And throws the stake through the air that hisses and unfortunately misses the white that just sidesteps out of the way in time, probably reeling in agony for it. Which leaves us with Warren. What you going to do, babe?
Sweet. Can I activate Fleetness and then pick up the stake he just threw and try and restab? But I'm
You can
not
do half
trying
of that
it.
in this turn.
Okay. Well,
So I would
in
make
that
you roll
case,
dexterity and
then,
athletics to cross the room, get behind the white, and then stab it. And I'd make you do a dex
Okay.
athletics roll to avoid being hit by the white.
sweet. Let's just do that.
Okay, dex athletics, and I think rouse check for fleetness.
Yep.
Yes.
And since it's non-combative, you can add your celerity nuts because you browse fleetness. Hi, Toy Door player.
Mod 0, right?
Yeah. We just add whatever your celerity level is to the successes.
Oh, celerity level. Okay.
Oh no, it's added to your
Mhm.
dice pool
Exactly.
specifically.
Yeah, yeah.
Fleetness.
Sweet.
Is that with your celerity rating added?
No, so celerity would be +3.
You should add a +3 modifier.
Oh,
Cele-
sorry,
fleet-
my bad. Let me roll
Fleetness,
it.
yeah.
That
Fleetness
was
is specifically says to your dice pool for non-combat.
Okay, okay. My mistake. There we go.
Can't argue with that. You're able to successfully make your way swiftly across the room, diving past the white and grasping at the stake that was dropped on the floor. However, the white turns around and catches sight of you. And
Oh, boy.
I'm going to raise hunger and roll prowess. And he's going to bitch slap you. Sorry, she's going to bitch slap the
Lovely.
shit out of you.
Nice.
How would you like to respond? You can dodge or you can hit it.
I was gonna say dodge, please.
Dex and athletics. Well, I'm going to use Daddy's reroll.
Nice. Fleetness.
Much better.
Does fleetness apply to dodge? It doesn't. right?
No, it's non-combat. I
Blink
think
Okay.
once per turn. Turn's already gone.
Okay.
Oh no! So that is 4,
Oopsie.
8 superficial damage in total.
Oh boy.
Halved to 4 as the white lurches forward and sends its bony, skeleton-like claws straight down your face, ripping open wounds that begin to seep with blood. At the same time, the beast screams in your skull, and the blood urges its host to come out on top, to own and to establish dominance. This compulsion drives a vampire not only to excel, but to revel in it, taunting the weak and challenging the strong. Warren makes their next interaction into a competition, using all means at his disposal to end up victorious and to rub the nose of the loser in defeat. The vampire cannot use teamwork and performs any action that avoids establishing dominance or challenging authority at a 2 dice penalty. This compulsion ends when Warren has won and gloated over it. You are suffering from the dominance compulsion.
Excellent.
With your face
As the
cut half
compulsion. Sick. As the compulsion kicks in, I'm gonna look at the white and chuckle, and I'm gonna say, "Strike me again! I dare you!"
I'm going to roll strength and brawl.
Oh my
While
god.
while the white is completely distracted, I have got 5 of them. Pull out another stake. Gonna go stab through the back.
This time I give an assist for distraction by way of ventriloquism. You know, projecting my voice.
I mean, I'll tell you what. How about instead of that, we'll let Warren count as that distraction while he's being a cocky toreador, which will still give Lou the +1. And that's going to be dexterity and brawl, please, Lou, if you're going to stab it in the
And I'm
back.
gonna do one more browse because yes. So that's 3 modifier.
Yep. And it's going to try and dodge. It's not going to go well for it.
Okay. Go for Parada. I need more Parada. God damn it. I'm gonna re-roll.
Ask for misogyny next time. That usually brings me more luck.
Fine misogyny. Re-roll. I could do a 3. Can I? Yes. Yes, I can do 3.
Yep. 1,
Come
3, and
on.
a 1.
Come on.
Or the 4.
There you are.
2, 7.
There's your 7.
Yep.
Suck
but you needed
it,
8.
boy.
Still needed 8 to be successful because of the cold shot.
Those 2 9s are teasing you hardcore.
Jesus. Ah.
Lou pulls out another stake and attempts to drive it through the white's back, through the ribcage and into its heart. Unfortunately, she hits a bone, and the stake deflects off, not even piercing the skin any further. Sybil, with your shadow tentacles of fun times.
Yes, I would like to try and grapple the bad boy.
Strength
So
brawl.
that's what I'm going to do.
Strength brawl versus its strength brawl. But it's going to get a -1.
So wait, I just roll on strength?
You hit brawl, and a little pop-up menu comes up and it says, "What trait would you like to use today?"
I see. Roll and then strength. Can I rouse the blood for rousing strength?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that.
And that gives you
plus 4.
4.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I'm hungry.
Good thing I'm not in your coterie.
She growls, but do I need to do anything right now? No, it's fine. I'm still fine, quote unquote. I'm very hungry. Fuck it. Let's go, baby. How do I add the modifier to this?
It'll be one of the pop-ups that come up and say modifiers.
Yeah.
And I think you just want
Okay,
to
submit and modifier 4. Okay, submit. There we go. How?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The dice don't love you. That's how.
No, digital dice actually do hate me very much. I'm
Oh
gonna
my god.
spend
willpower
a
reroll.
I
2, 4, and a 4.
willpower and reroll. Yeah.
hate digital. Why are you so mean to us, digital dice?
It still doesn't win.
You hate to see it, but one short. One short. As the shadow tentacle of Fun Times looms over the monstrous creature, attempting to envelop it and restrain it, it is easily dodged out of the way, as the white just looks at Sybil, the source of the darkness. Who has been given a reroll by Pixie. It's a little late, but fuck it, I'm going to let you have it because I still got to finish the narration.
So
Thank
what do
you,
I do?
Pixie.
Do I just do the
You
same
can-
roll?
See, this is the time that you can use the reroll button in the
Okay,
chat,
perfect.
and it'll just reroll everything.
So I'll just re-roll the original one though, right?
Yep.
6 successes.
That goes to you as the aggressor. And you are able to will the shadow tentacle of Fun Times around the monstrous creature's body, successfully restraining it as it screams out, desperately trying to free itself, but unfortunately cannot move, allowing Eleanor
Get
to
it
step
now!
up.
Get it now!
That is just the fire and encouragement that this Ravenous needs, because she has the saddest flaw. So, still kind of attached, basically, she's going to flip her electrocuted black brass knuckles into the other hand. That way, that wrap around the leg, she still has that. And then she's going to punch up through fire if need be, again, Bahari, and try to get the brass knuckles in her eyes. And since that is a cold shot, I will rouse for my dex.
You know, I'm going to tell you this now. You're not doing
Okay.
yourself a favor making it a cold shot. It's that close to death.
I know, but she has the saddest flaw.
Okay, if that's what you want to do.
Aesthetic, Shiv. Aesthetic.
Better.
It is my job to let you know all your options. That's all I'm saying.
Shiv, it's content.
We
More
put-
content.
And
We
as
put the ass in aesthetics for content.
as this law is written, if I don't go all out to make sure that my enemy is defeated, like I have to spend a willpower to not fall into it, so it's just like a natural thing she falls into.
Is it just
Like,
bad to me
if
that I think
anything-
if you're going to do that, you might as well just extend all 4 of your fangs and bite into its fucking eyes and rip them out that way?
Do it.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
Do it.
biting is to ag.
that sounds very nice.
And again,
Fighting is
behind
too
that,
ag if you're a
do
sucker.
rather than the standard of that, because she has 3 dots in athletics and a specialty in contortion, can I use Dex and athletics and just snake my way up, basically?
I'm afraid it will have to be strength and brawl.
You're punching into skull, dear.
However, because it is restrained, the called shot is only -1.
Hey! Dex is my dump stat, so I'm still rousing it.
Dex is your dumb stat?
She's a contortionist! She has 4 in Dex, okay?
It's not your dump stat, that's your high stat. Your dump
Say
stat's when you get the 1.
4 being your dump stat.
No. Okay, she got
That's a
100.
lot of
That's
XP
fine.
to
She's
spend
sorry.
on stats.
Oh yeah, my lowest stat's 4.
No, I didn't say the lowest stat is 4. I said her highest is dexterity because she's a contortionist, and then her lowest is 1. And strength, again, contortionist.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
I thought you had said Dex was your dump stat and then said it was a 4, and I was like, wait, what?
That's what I heard too. That's why I was all like, what the hell?
I'll give you 100 experience to start. Fuck all, y'all.
God, I hope that Weston is wearing trousers. We just see this exposed knee at the moment. I'm like, are you
It's
doing
just,
a
I
newscaster
swear to
thing?
God. Swear to God, I am. I'm just being. I have knee problems because I backpack all the time, and so my knees act up, and sometimes I have to like put them in weird positions.
Is this
I'm
was
sorry.
no
I'll
pants
hide it.
stream? You could have told me this beforehand.
No, I'm.
Wait, we're supposed to be wearing pants?
I was gonna say next time, no pants
Fair.
stream.
I mean, it's out of frame. It doesn't exist, right?
Exactly. As long
Nobody
as no one
knows.
sees.
Nobody
yeah, no
knows.
one knows if this is a
Nobody will
exposed
know.
me or not.
I love that you think if we have a no pants stream, that I'd even hit the stream button and not be like, yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Shiv.
Brawl is one of her higher skills. So with the -1 call shot and then rousing, it would only be a +1, correct?
When it's a called shot, you don't take anything away. It's
Oh,
done
okay.
afterwards. It affects the amount of successes you have directly.
Okay, so add 2 because of the strength surge. At hunger 3. Aheletelu.
Oh yeah, and I need to roll an attempt at a dodge, which is going to come at -3. As predicted. And that is just barely enough for Eleanor to extend all 4 of her fangs as she lurches towards the restrained creature and instantly pierces one of its eyeballs, tearing it out and throwing it to the ground as she stamps upon it. Leaning back and moving forward once more, piercing into the remaining eyeball as she sinks a thumb into the empty eye socket at the same time and tears the skull in 2. The creature lets out one last pained, wailing scream as it falls to the floor. Its broken, tortured flesh falls away, turning to ash, leaving the coterie alone at long last to digest all they have experienced and wait out the remainder of the timer on the Asylum lock so they can leave and continue their journey.
May I add some personal flavor?
Of course.
So, as you described, she rips the skull and the body falls. So she basically bends her knees in a way to where as the body falls, she's kind of on it, almost like she's surfing the body as it's turning into ashes. And then again, like as a scribe ripping the skull in half, like one part of it would probably fall. She'd have like the other, and just lick the brain matter as it turns to ash.
Do you have
Hashtag
any
sad.
merit?
No.
Are you sure you want to lick the brain matter?
Yes, Bahari.
Okay. You lick the brain matter and swallow some. Your body instantly rejects it, and you begin to throw up ounces and ounces of precious vitae instantly, covering the ash, spreading it across the floor. Increase your hunger by 1, please.
Question though, how much does she satiate? Or was that just straight up like bite attacks?
That was just a straight up bite attack.
Hey, once again, ahilitidu. Hunger 4 for the ravenous, nothing wrong here. Everything's peachy keen.
Am I still under my compulsion while she's doing this?
Yes.
Excellent. So as she's like vomiting, I'm going to approach. I'm gonna step down to her and like crouch as she's like vomiting up her vitae, and I'm gonna lean in real close and I'm going to say, "That was my kill. If this ever happens again, we will have problems." And then just rise and walk away.
She just kind of like, probably still like crouched down, kind of like wipes her mouth off and like kind of like look up at you through her eyelashes. And probably Lou would see, because of how close they've been sticking to each other, would see that she's just looking at him with like, "You're a snack that I'm gonna have fun with," or like something of like, "Oh, you just got more brownie points with me," or like kind of something like that, like enticed, impressed sort of thing.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Dude, that's kind of what I was thinking.
We will just go and give her a handkerchief and go, "There you go."
The one tentacle is gonna go away. And the only thing that remains is the black eye. That is it. But everything else is gone. Well, that was a lot of waste of time and a lot of waste of... I'm hungry, and this is a problem.
I agree. I could use a drink as well.
Yeah, too bad that we are locked in here.
Maybe we just wait. He said sunrise. Maybe if we just camp out for the night, considering the threat has been dealt with, we can sleep easy.
Nobody's kind of freaked out about the fact that we were hallucinating for a little while. Because I'm still not okay with that.
That's kind of normal for what I am.
That's great. It's not normal for me.
Yeah, I don't like it when my mind is messed up. I like to be in control, thank you.
You are right about that.
Lou will go and go get her steaks. That were not ashed with the vampire.
Yeah, none of them would have been ashed with the kindred. They would have survived.
Covered in ash. Vitae. You're welcome.
DM, could I maybe like roll for a cult or something to like know if I would know of any of this? I've been around for a while, so...
Intelligence and occult, please. I think your age as well, +2 modifier. Seems appropriate.
Okay. Intelligence. 4 successes.
Perfect. You would know the effects of chemistry, Fata Morgana, from what you've seen, what you've experienced. This was a ravenous wight who could no longer control its own powers that were just bursting forth, reliving the same memory over and over that you were all dragged in to witness.
Well, now that I think about it a little bit, it probably was because of the ravenous thing that we just murdered. mercilessly.
Can confirm.
That
Yeah.
does make sense. There seemed to be a correlation with the screams and the visions.
Yes, it seems like we were trapped in their memory or something like that.
That explains why she wanted to run away so much. And how she got here.
I don't blame
you.
it. That is very not a good way to live, for sure.
Well, we know we know what's awaiting us now in London, which, yay.
Yeah, but I feel that we now have more questions than we started this with.
I mean, I think somebody should probably say something about this place to somebody because, I don't really go very well with telephone, But if you
I
want to
think-
communicate, we should probably tell somebody right now because this is not a good place. It's not.
I think given the status of London, that the best thing to do might be for when you drive back out of here, after you've dropped us off, for you to pass the word that way face to face. I'm not sure we should talk about this over the phone.
Tom
You are
does
very
bring up a
right.
very good point.
No. On that note, if you do have someone to report to, I don't share this with everyone I come across, but I'm a Ravnos.
Okay.
So
you
yeah, that shit's kind of my bread and butter. So if you do have someone that
So it
you
was you.
are reporting to, I would be willing to provide particular insights to that source directly.
Okay.
I don't think she
You
has
may
those
have a
memories
willpower
in
for
her.
that.
Hmm?
You may get a willpower back for that.
Aw, yay, thank you. The only willpower I spent today. Hey.
Well, I think we are safe now, so we can rest. I suppose.
Yeah. I'll have to go scouting pretty early tomorrow, not just to secure a feed, but if we're ever back in this area, let's just say I have to constantly stay on the move. Unless you want me to catch on fire internally.
What?
No. I mean, of course, do what you have to do. We don't want anyone combusting.
You have to constantly be moving, or you turn into a big ball of fire.
Yeah, if I stay in the same area too long, it's bad. It eats away at me.
Oh, I am not going to stay in this place
Well, no, it's only
longer
supposed
than
to be
1
a
day.
waste spot. But
See.
if this crazy shit's happening and we're not able to make it to London, I need to have my fucking contingencies in place.
We need another way out anyway. We can't stay here again. They'll know.
No way in hell I'm staying here tomorrow night.
I don't know. I kind of like it. But
Where's
I think I
that
agree with
guy?
you guys.
The human that we let loose. We should find him.
Oh my god, you're right.
Was Oscar part of the hallucination that we were experiencing?
Yeah, do we see Oscar
Yeah,
anywhere?
storyteller would my ravenous self be like, yeah, he was a fucking hallucination plant.
Eleanor. Intelligence and insight. Sybil. Intelligence and insight.
And none of this clocks Tom's unswayable mind?
No.
Okay.
3 intelligence, 1 insight. Because I'm a ravenous, would I get any bonus to this?
But a messy crit.
Oh. Well, lovely messy
sadness.
crit.
Hunger, hunger, hunger.
Oh my god.
So,
You don't
This
want
is
that.
not gonna go well.
intelligence. Hunger, four dice pool, let's go!
Oh, Jesus.
Sybil! You're
Yes.
fairly convinced that this person at Oscar, that perhaps even the old man that greeted you, Sir Frank, were just
Frederick.
illusions.
Frederick.
Thank you, Sir Frederick. I knew there was a reason. Was just an illusion. Eleanor, however, you are not convinced of this. They seem... Eleanor, you have a reroll from RJ.
Aw, bless you. Hey, I'll take it.
Okay.
How is this worse? Oh my god.
It's
At this
because I'm
point
playing
in
a
the-
Bahari.
At this point in the chronicle, both of you lose 2 willpower. Superficial. As you try to...
Me and Eleanor?
Because you got a messy, we'll give you 2 superficial rather than a
Okay.
beast, or increase that hunger, which, although...
So I take 2 willpower points away?
Yep, just turn them into
Okay.
2
This
strokes.
one's left.
It would be hilarious to increase your hunger, but not at this point, because we're near the end.
Yeah, no, I'm already risking waking up at Hunger 5, thank you. I don't want Bahari, but fuck.
I feel that.
That'll just be how we start next session.
Oh, God.
Everyone starts at Hunger 5? Yes.
We're at 1. We're staying at 1.
I'm at 4 and everyone else is 4.
I'm at
it-
4.
I'm
It
at
gets worse because I know at least one of your predator
Oh, I
types,
guess.
and the only way that could get slaked would be Diablerie at that point. Not gonna
I
say
don't
no.
understand the problem.
I got feral weapons. I can, in fact, four aggravated. Come at me.
I'm a worm.
We'll just form a big circle, and each person feeds from the next
Someone's
person's
wrist?
ankle. Yeah.
Oh, just like a. Oh my god.
Oh no.
And you're feeding off each other?
Lou will just
Are
sit
there-
back and watch.
Are there
That's
any,
how real coteries are made.
Are there any last minute... That's how I keep my coterie close. I ate their souls. Is there any last minute things you'd like to talk about, or shall we end it here?
They know, dude. They know. We gotta get out of here. They know.
I think the illusions fucked him up a little bit. Too much.
A little?
Yeah.
Gather as
Yeah,
well.
sometimes.
No, you're with them. They told
Me?
you to say that.
No, honey, no.
Just to make it worse, Bahari, the Eleanor, is just gonna lean and be like, "No, honey, that's me." And probably at that instant falls to day rest.
That's the best kindred superpower. Just sleep!
I'm waiting
It
for the bottle of
is.
rum for this. She'll just go take her blanket and just curl up in a corner and hide.
I think I'm gonna second Lou. Just like, yeah, with the events of today, just go find a spot to torpor out.
Same.
Tom, I believe you want to find the fortress that you made.
Yeah, and hang on, I'm trying to find. Crap, where do I find the lore sheets on this thing?
I believe that. Blood
I
Knight's
put
Peace?
my lore
No,
sheets
Chronicle.
in under, yeah, Chronicle.
Chronicle. Ah, okay.
Yeah, under Mirrors and Flaws.
I didn't. I was thinking about 2 different ones, and I didn't pick the one I was thinking of tonight. So, no worries.
You all settle in for your day rest, ready to awaken for the night ahead of you, where Sybil will drive you to Richmond, and you can finally make your entrance to London. But that is a different story, not for tonight. We're bringing an end to this month's London After Firstlight. Thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you for coming and playing, Sybil especially, as our special guest. All of our players have made use of the V5 unofficial player's guide from our buddy Bully over on Tablegoth, which you can find in the chat probably about 30 seconds ago. So in about 30 seconds time, that link will make perfect sense to you. That said, Astrid, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Yes. Hi, I'm Astrid Dean. You can find me on Twitter at diviner_Astrid. There in my bio, there will be a link to my Ko-Fi. I read tarot. I sell crystals, fossils, things of that nature. A bunch of freebies, like a random tarot card, Palo Sancho. Just great wishy shit. I'm also a storyteller over on the Discord Cajun Knights server. Focused on the Bahari. This character is a callback to the first character I ever made for this system, which was a Bahari Torator. If you end up ordering anything physical from my Ko-Fi, in checkout, say if you would like a personal handwritten letter from Eleanor, or perhaps any of the characters that I represent from Night Road in my own actual play for this system. Tucson by Night, A Trickling in the Sand on Dark Sanded Tabletop Twitch. So please do come check us out there. We do plan to do more things that are in line with World of Darkness, although we're just Vampire right now. So just kind of check us out. See, just kind of see if you like what we do. It's V5, but I got some things up my sleeve. It's a desert. Things like to get hidden, tucked away, and forgotten in the desert. So there's going to be some fucky shit on top of a lot of Second Inquisition stuff if you're familiar with Night Road.
Lou, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
I don't know. Do I? I have no idea. I'm Jenny Von Esch. How are you all doing? I'm on Twitch on my own channel. I'm also a storyteller on the RPG table. We will starting season 4 Saturday. Fuck. Goddamn. Anyhow, so I'm also a storyteller over at Cajun Knights, and I do a whole bunch of other weird, query ass things. And thank you to everyone that did donate for St. Jude's. They got up to $2 million, and it was a great run. So thank you all. I may or may not have, ties with certain other people here, and I will leave it back to Shiv, because that's all I do, and I don't know if I do things. Follow me on Twitter for more.
Tom, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hi, I'm DeRitten. I do things. I was going to show my Twitter, but I've got to buck the trend. So follow me on TikTok. I do stream on times that probably won't be very good here, because I stream on Fridays when Shiv already has a game. So come watch him. And I also... Actually, I have been doing a thing on Twitter that will probably be amusing to you all. So I run dad jokes as ads on Twitter, and I only have to pay them if I find a sadist that's actually going to follow me for the dad jokes. So in the last month, I have dad joked approximately 3,000 people. I just loaded up like 50 different dad jokes as ads, and these poor people are scrolling along Twitter, minding their own business, and then there's a dad joke as a promoted post, and they've done nothing to deserve it. It's awesome.
Did you hear about the thieves that broke into the which one should I pick? Did you hear about the thieves that broke into the wig factory?
No.
Police are combing the area.
That joke was a guess. I did not see that coming.
Did you hear about the thieves that broke into the Lucite factory. Police say they've got nothing to go on.
Shiver's terrible
Did you-
jokes reminded me that I'm an affiliate of the company of this wig that I got, Lit Unicorns. So check out my Twitter and I'll have that promotional link up for you all soon if you're looking for some funky wigs.
Did you hear about the thieves that broke... Go on.
If you keep going, I'm going to show something that's Star Trek related and cost you some money.
I love it. What is it? I love Star Trek.
So, have you heard about Humble Bundle?
Yeah.
They're doing a Star Trek book Humble Bundle that's linked in a pinned tweet on my Twitter, where if you buy it, you can get, for $25, you'll get 22 books, and one of them is a book about the drinks in Star Trek. So you can have yourself a Star Trek related cocktail while you enjoy your Star Trek related ebooks, and if you buy using the link that's on my Twitter, I get a cut and some goes to charity.
Okay.
So there's my shell.
But do you know if this tells you how to make Kanar? I need Kanar in my life.
I don't know. I think it does, but
You know how many
sure.
ears a Star Trek fan has? They've got their left ear, their right ear, and their final front ear. Warren!
Oh,
Who
God.
are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Who? Was that me?
That's you.
Okay, just making sure I heard it right. Hi, I'm Midwestern. I mostly hang out around here. Pretty much I do this and play Among Us on occasions, which is very fun. You guys should check out those streams as well. And if you guys want to get to know a bit more about my personal life, you can find me on Instagram at Dinafer. Aside from that, I kind of ghost around Shiv's Discord. I would say it's a pretty accurate description.
Sybil, our special guest, and before I get to Sybil, does everyone in the chat know that we do Star Trek adventure games? We do Star Trek TTRPGs. I've got to get round to writing more of them at the moment. Actually,
When will that show start? Because we're dying to play.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got me
I'm gonna
roped
work
up,
on
and then
Sid
let
might
me
the
hang in.
practice
on the internet.
games. I can work on the practice games while I'm in the UK, but I've got to get Soul Citizens groups out the door. I've got to get the Pendragons group out the door.
That's fine, darling. I just want to play with some engines, and I can't do that without you letting me do it.
okay, players, next session, we all have to wear red shirts to raise awareness
I have
for
my gold
Shiv's Star
shirt.
Trek game.
I have my gold shirt. Go put it on.
Message me to remind me, and I will.
I don't have a red shirt, but I'll put on my
I
badge.
have a red sweater. If that,
That
works
works.
out.
I have
That works.
the closest I have to a red
Babe,
shirt.
I'm just
is
saying, you have
I mean, it's
three-
BTM. We can't wear any other color but red, okay? Because
I
we are
sit
the
here.
red shirts.
And I wear this when we play it. So
He does. He does. We did an offline stream one time, and he wore that. It was glorious.
Yeah.
At least with me, anyway.
I will take any excuse I can to dress up in a Star Trek uniform. Sybil, our very special guest. Thank you for joining us. Who are you? What do
Thank
you
you
do?
for
Do you
having
do
me.
things? Let's find out.
Yes. Hello. I am Fenice. Fenice Starlight here on Twitch. I stream. I'm a variety streamer. I do a bit of everything. This week has been kind of complicated, personal life stuff, but I usually stream 3-4 days a week. We do video games, singing, and music, and a lot of Dungeons and Dragons and role playing content because I'm obsessed. So yeah. Chaos is kind of like the way in my channel. I have extreme ADHD, so my attention span reflects my stream.
It's fair. That sounds like
And
fun.
that's it. That's that.
Coming up tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than we started this, is Nihon Nights, our ongoing V5 VTM Chronicle set in Japan. Let's tune in for that. if you want some more details, have a look down below for our Twitter link, our Discord link. If you want to join in our play by post, join Discord. I think that's absolutely everything. Anyone? This is what
Merch.
happens
You have
when
a
I
merch
haven't
store,
got-
Shiv.
Oh yeah, we have merch
Promote
store.
your merch store.
Lovely cups.
I have
Yes.
purchased things from Shiv's merch
So
store,
have
and they
I.
are of excellent quality.
They are.
In fact, there is a special limited edition shirt that is only available from Shiver's store that I helped to author.
Yes,
Wait,
Shiver,
which one is it?
and D. Written were part of the game where that originated.
Oh yeah.
It's
Shiver-
actually got one of my quotes on it. Shiver, since you seem so enthused, do you
please
care to
let me
tell us
know.
what the
Yes.
quote on this shirt is?
I just bought the baseball tees, which are extremely comfy, but I didn't know shirts had lore.
I'm from the DIY BJ department, and I'm here to help.
Oh my.
He said that as a Zamisi.
Officer
That's
number
is it me?
69.
Were you at least running manipulation?
He was,
Oh my
he was
God.
pretending to be an officer,
Jesus.
which is a felony in this country.
I was pretending to be from some alphabet agency, and my mind went blank at what would have the appropriate authority to overrule local police force, and the idea was thrown out there: just put any numbers, just put any letters together. It's bound to be something. So I said, I'm here from the DIY BJ department.
And
Yeah,
it
how did that
actually
work out for
worked.
you?
It
Yep.
did actually.
I love it. Okay, I love it. I now know. Good to know.
We'll go raiding on GM. Oh God, I can't even say it. Gmindlav, who are playing Vampire the Masquerade.
Woo!
But we are
Whoa.
not legally allowed to go. And I'm sorry to throw this on you, Fenice, but we're not legally allowed to go until you say the line.
What is the line?
Whatever you want to say as a
That's
fair
it.
It's
That's it?
literally anything. No, he did this to me, but no one told me my first stream. But anything.
Ah, okay. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to this very special episode. It was a pleasure to be with you, and I hope to see you soon.